Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Fireballs. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the Renegades. Out first, number 10, Joseph. Number 7, Ben. Number 46, Arta. Number 40, Goinaga. Number 87, Arats. And your captain of the Renegades, number 20, Gasheri. And now the home team, the Fireballs. From Miami, Florida, number 8, Jaden. From Plantation, Florida, number 48, Cabrera. From Victoria, number 41, Hernandez. From Victoria, number 44, Amigarena. From Victoria, number 19, Faronda. And your captain of the Fireballs from Marquina, number 69, Iñaki. And with that, the players salute you, the fans, and we are ready to begin tonight's game day. And with the introductions aside, want to welcome everybody into another Friday night edition of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City. I am Andrew Blackman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you the Renegades and Fireballs. How you doing tonight, Stu?
Very well, Andrew. Looking forward to a fantastic evening. Live Jai-Alai here in the Magic City.
Well, we're getting started with one of the better matches on the slate tonight. Third division doubles. Still undefeated for the Fireballs. That would be the team of Inaki and Cabrera. So they're looking to make it. It'll be 9 matches in a row, taking on Goinaga and Arta of the Renegades, coming into this one with a record of 5-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin the first match of the evening. Goinaga has a serve for the Renegades. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Cabrera to the inside. Cabrera again. Goinaga now from the 8 line. Big backhand by Cabrera. Here's Art on the left side. Cabrera coming cross court, backhand to the inside. Beautiful catch by Art at the side wall. Goinaga backhand from the 8 line. Robote, left side save by Goinaga. Inaki picks it up. Kosti to the inside, just out of reach of Arta. First point on the board for the Fireballs. Inaki and Cabrera. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. The first team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And the Fireballs want to take this game day over the Renegades. This is one that you have to win. Inaki and Cabrera on 8-0 coming into this one. Starts up there with Inaki in the front court. He's been playing like he ended the 2022 season. And then Cabrera giving him great support in the backcourt like he's done all year long on each doubles team.
Here's a catch by Cabrera, backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Goenaga's there. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Arta, beautiful catch there at the 11 line, pulling it right off the side wall. Here's a rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Inaki. Backhand by Cabrera. Cabrera now from the 10 line to the inside, lower and harder, and Goenaga's there. Rebote left side. Here's Arta, backhand from the 12 line. Deep to the backcourt, and Cabrera's there. Rebote left side by Goenaga. Inaki had it off the tip. Ball was tipped. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Goenaga has the serve for the Renegades.
I mean, that's what you want Inaki to do. You want him to be attacking the ball up there in the front court to try to throw some sort of shot, but just had to be thinking about the throw before he secured the catch.
Is he going to drop it inside nice and soft? Is he going to go to the outside, throw it straight back? He's got options. Fine serve by Goenaga. Nice catch and return by Cabrera. Here's the backhand by Arta. Cabrera from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Cabrera. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Goenaga from midcourt. Powerful backhand by Goenaga. Cabrera's there. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Arta's there. That ball's on the wall all the way out to the rebote. Inaki makes a save. Cabrera backhand from the 11 line. Inaki takes it in the air. Split placement, stopped by Arta. Karam by Arta, stopped by Inaki. Inaki powerfully from the forehand. Goenaga going for it. That's a tip ball at the 7 line. 2 points for the blue shirts. Inaki and Cabrera. Inaki has the serve.
Yeah, Arta's been throwing the shots pretty well. I mean, he has a good singles record this year. And the 6 doubles team with Joseph, he's been throwing a number from the backcourt. That one, not one of his best. Didn't open up. Inaki able to stop it and killed it on the return. Goenaga more with a bit of a stabbing catch right there with one hand. Either let that one come out and see if Arta can maybe rebote.
Cabrera gets in there, makes the catch down low at the 10 line. Big backhand, caught by Arta. Arta to the inside. Rebote left side by Inaki. Goenaga's there, winding up. Costi to the inside. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Cabrera now on the forehand. Goenaga takes it, backhand. Inaki, forehand rebote save. Goenaga's attacking about the 4 line. Low and hard to the inside, scooped up by Cabrera. Arta, backhand from the 11 line. What a catch by Inaki. That was going to the outside. Rebote's in play. Saved by Goenaga. Here's Cabrera, backhand. Goenaga again, backhand to the inside. Rebote's on the wall. Inaki makes the save. Goenaga attacks, has it overhead.
Oh,
what
wow.
A catch by Cabrera. Robote forehand. Kicks up. Caught by Arta. Here's the backhand by Arta from the 9 line. Robote left side. Catch by Iñaki up in the front court. Backhand to the inside, and Arta's there with a tip ball. 3 points for the blue shirts, Iñaki and Cabrera. Iñaki serves.
Arta's improved greatly this battle court season. Balls like that, he's been pretty consistent in the backcourt. I mean, off the wall, about shoulder level to waist level. I mean, he's made a number of catches. Just caught it a little bit deep there and bounced out of the pocket. Didn't have full control. But overall, I mean, how about Cabrera in the backcourt? As a 5th-ranked player, the support that he gives you.
All season long, just solid catching in the backcourt.
So far, so good this evening as well.
Cabrera from the 11 line on the left side. Gonaga calls for the Robote. Low and hard to the inside, scooped up by Arta. Arta on the backhand, low runner to the inside, picked up by Iñaki. Robote. Robote forehand by Gonaga passes the front quarter. Here is Cabrera. Robote left side by Gonaga. Iñaki attacks, has it on the forehand, low and hard to the inside, will score. 4 points for the blue and white. Iñaki and Cabrera. Iñaki has the serve.
Perfect throw by Iñaki. I mean, where he crossed the wall, low, up at about the 9 line, trying to get it to Arta's left side. That's not an easy scoop to make. Arta with a pretty good effort, just unable to secure it there at the end.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Robote, left side to the inside. Arta, tough catch there at the side wall. Beautifully played from the 11 line. Iñaki calls for the Robote. Here's the backhand by Gonaga at the 8 line. Cabrera's there. Backhand from the 10. Robote forehand by Iñaki, played to pass, caught by Arta. Robote coming out to the 7 line, turned on the forehand of Iñaki. 2 pass. Robote left side by Gonaga. Here's Cabrera, backhand to the inside. Cabrera powerfully from the left side, he goes wall to wall. Backhand by Arta to the inside. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Costado to the inside. Arta with a tip ball. That's 5 points. Possible set point for Iñaki and Cabrera. Once again, a reminder. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Just pounding the ball to the inside. I mean, again, don't have to switch it up if it's working for you. And
Catch
a little
one
bit
more than your opponent. Absolutely.
Right, and less risky than the traditional 2-wall. I mean, you could throw it into the pad, you could throw it off the court, but Iñaki just firing it to the inside, low and hard. It's basically a riskless shot. Arta's missed a few here. 5-1 lead. Fireball's looking for this first set.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Cabrera now from the 12 line to the inside. Gonaga is there. Gonaga on the catch. Costado to the inside. Scoop by Cabrera. Cabrera taking it in the air. Backhand to the inside. Low and hard, and Arta's there. Backhand from the 12. Arta again, this time from the 9 line. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Iñaki.
Ooh.
That hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for the orange shirts, Gonaga and Arta. Gonaga has the serve for the Renegades.
Trying to pass on that forehand Robote.
Yeah, and just kicked up into the overhead screen, which is out of play.
Well, you got Goenaga up there in the front who, I mean, if you don't give it far enough, he's going to try to cut it off and make something happen.
Absolutely.
One of the more aggressive front quarters in this league. Forcing that miss. It's been a very well-played set, though, still by the Fireballs. I mean, great defense up by both players.
There's a backhand by. Cabrera plays it low and hard. Art on the scoop. Robote left side. Catch on the forehand of Inaki. Inaki to the inside. Here's the backhand by Arta. Cabrera's there. Robote, left side. Cabrera again on the backhand to the inside, low and hard. Arta's there, backhand from the 12. Magic City bounce comes out a bit more than Cabrera was expecting. Here's the play by Goenaga. Robote forehand. There's the backhand by Inaki. Arta with a tip ball that is point and set for Inaki and Cabrera. The Fireballs, 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
So 6-2, the Fireballs, Inaki and Cabrera. Halfway home to 9-0 this year in doubles. I mean, not an easy division, too. I mean, you got great front quarters like Zuleika. Tough team there. I mean, you got Correa with Nicholas behind him. Goenaga and Arta, one of the better teams as well. And Bueno and Manu, but these guys, better than them all so far.
Here we are on the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets, also to prepare for matches. See, Goenaga and Arta getting feedback from team captain Gosheri.
The hope for the Renegades at the end of the night is to get back into first place. Coming into today, 1.5 points behind the Warriors. Renegades with 2 game days left this season, including tonight's action. The Warriors with only 1. Again, the Renegades have a higher winning percentage in the driver's seat to take the #1 seed in the regular season, but they need to handle their business against the Fireballs. You figure this was going to be one of the tougher matches with Inaki and Cabrera, the way that they've played.
Just so solid all season, not making mistakes. Inaki had that one ball under the overhead screen that escaped him just a little bit, but other than that, solid play. Cabrera has been a very pleasant surprise. We were talking about before we began the broadcast this evening, that Cabrera just as a 5, just what a solid 5. Tremendous catching. Again, not doing anything particularly fancy or exciting, just doing it all very well.
Let's see how the Renegades come out here and attack this Fireballs team in set number 2. I mean, you got to think that Goenaga is going to be just a little bit more aggressive, try to get in there and cut a few more off, and just move the defense around a little bit. Ready to go with that second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Goenaga will have the serve for the Renegades. There's the backhand by Cabrera. Here's the backhand by Arta. Powerful backhand by Goenaga. Inaki's got the Robote save. Goenaga aggressively in the front court. The inside he goes. Cabrera moves up to take it in the air at the 10 line. Here's Arta, backhand from the 11. Goenaga with the catch. Kosti to the inside. Scoop attempt is tipped at the 11. Gonaga and Arta of the Renegades are first up on the board in our second set. Gonaga has the serve.
And you have to get Cabrera on the bounce. I mean, his catching in the air has been nearly perfect. I mean, pretty close to it. And Gonaga finally dropping one right at his feet, and then that scoop with the bigger bounce. Not easy to make. Getting the Renegades up on the board first in this second set.
Hard serve by Gonaga is in. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Arta steps in at the 10 line. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Forehand rebote by Iñaki. Powerful backhand by Arta. Beautiful catch by Cabrera. Cabrera from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Gonaga with a catch at the sidewall at the 9. Inaki's there. Backhand. Rebote left side is saved by Gonaga. Here's the backhand. Here's the backhand by Gonaga. Rebote forehand. Beautiful catch by Cabrera. Here's Arta, backhand from the 10 to the inside. That clips the sidewall. Rebote center court. Rebote to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Arta at the 13. Here's Gonaga, backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand by Iñaki, caught by Gonaga. Gonaga, that ball clips, but lands in perfectly to score. 2 points for Gonaga and Arta. Gonaga has the serve for the Renegades.
Maybe not the intent, but it worked out very well. I mean, going with a high costado that clips the side wall. I mean, the front quarter is not expecting that to open up, and the back quarter is defending the inside, trying to take that ball in the air. He's not moving or looking to move towards the outside.
That's why we typically call it perfect placement.
Right. Very well done here. 2 straight.
That serve scores for Gonaga low and hard. The Cortada serve scoring 3 points for the orange shirts. Gonaga and Arta. Gonaga serves.
You see that, I mean, more aces happen either back beyond the 12 line or up in front of the 10 line. You see that one harder to control low, crossing the side wall. Ball's got a lot of spin.
Here's a backhand by Cabrera, caught on the forehand of Gonaga. Gonaga to the inside. Here's Cabrera, backhand from the 12. Gonaga on the left side. Arta with a tip ball. Inaki and Cabrera are on the board with their first point of the second set. Inaki serves.
And just got to stay in at first miss of this set.
Here's Arta on the backhand to the inside. That goes wall to wall and out to the rebote. Played by Inaki on the forehand. Passes both Renegades. Here's a backhand by Cabrera. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Gonaga. Cabrera makes a save on the rebote. Passes the front quarter. Good pickup by Arta at the 12. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Gonaga has it on the tip. 3-wall play. Inaki calls for it. Got there. Could not get it into the basket. That's 4 points for Gonaga and Arta. Gonaga has the serve. Once again, a reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set, and the first team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, the 3-wall has become a very effective way to kill points in these high-level doubles matches. I mean, there's just not that much space to score on a 2-wall, a split placement, drop shot. So sometimes getting it off that 3rd wall, having it open up to the outside off the back is an effective way to put a point on the board. 4-1 now for the Renegades. We're going to push this to that 3rd set.
Beautiful catch by Cabrera off an excellent serve by Gonaga. Here's Arta. Backhand from the 11. Cabrera from the 11. To the inside. Inaki on the left side, backhand. Rebote right up the middle. Goenaga makes the play. Inaki cuts it off. Costado 2-ball caught the pad, and the pad is bad. That's 5 points and possible set point for the Renegades, Goenaga and Arta.
And when you get ahead, your opponent forced to push a little bit more, and you see Inaki going for a 2-wall, which we haven't seen so far in this match. He's been effective keeping the ball to the inside, but what happens when you throw the 2-wall? We said it could drop low. You could push it off the court. You see the former right there making it 5-1.
Here's a backhand by Cabrera. Arta's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Ball tipped. 2 points for Inaki and Cabrera. Inaki has the serve for the Fireballs.
And if you're going to see a miss, I mean, that's the one that you expect. It's right on the wall, so Arta can't get too upset at himself for that one. I mean, it's just good placement.
Here's Arta on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Cabrera, backhand. Arta's there. Here's Cabrera from the forehand. Cabrera, nice pickup on the left side. Good placement to the inside. Goenaga on the rebote. On the wall, picked off by Cabrera. Ball dropped up in the front court. 3 points for Inaki and Cabrera. Inaki has the serve.
Just a drop. I mean, we saw him miss one
that
early.
Ball,
but
again, that ball had a wonky bounce to it coming off of the front wall. Goenaga was in perfect position for it. It's just like dropped in front of him. Here's the backhand by Arta. Cabrera to the inside. Rebote forehand. Inaki takes it on the left side. Powerful backhand goes wall to wall and out to the rebote, played by Goenaga. Here's a backhand by Cabrera. Arta's there. Cabrera from the 12 line to the inside. Here's Goenaga. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Goenaga takes it on the bounce. Puts it inside. What a catch by Cabrera. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Inaki to the inside, scooped up by Goenaga in the front court. Here's Cabrera, backhand from the 10. Low and hard, caught by Goenaga. Inaki's back in there, backhand from the 8 line. Goenaga on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 7 line. Cabrera's there. Scooped by Arta. Here's the backhand. Inaki has it midcourt on the forehand. Right side to the inside, a rebote. Saved by Goenaga. Excellent catch again by Cabrera. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand. Rebote left side by Inaki to the inside. Arta's up, makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Rebote to the inside. Big bounce. Arches up the wall. Has a tip ball. That's 4 points for Inaki and Cabrera. It's still possible set point for Goenaga and Arta. Inaki has the serve.
Well, pressure's starting to build for the Renegades now, and the catching just coming undone. I mean, that's been the biggest weakness for this team, and got to find a way to stop the run right here. And Goenaga controls it up there in the front. Maybe a shot. Split placement might be open. See if they go to it.
Arta on the catch. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Kicks past the front quarter. Arta makes the play. Backhand by Cabrera to the inside. Goenaga from the 8 line. High and hard to the back wall. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Arta makes the catch. Inaki calls for the rebote, plays it inside. Here's Arta from the 10 line. Cabrera's there. Rebote forehand. Hooked a bit, but in play. Inaki to the inside, hard from the costado. That scores, ladies and gentlemen. It is 5-5. This is a set point for the Renegades in orange. Possible match point for Inaki and Cabrera.
Well, this would be one of the more impressive comebacks we've seen. I mean,
Very much so.
It's been quick, but very effective. I mean, again, just keeping the ball to the inside. I mean, that's all you really have to do sometimes in doubles. Place the ball well, throw it with good pace. And that does you a lot of good.
Here's the catch by Arta. Backhand to the inside. Cabrera's there. Backhand. Low and hard. Cabrera with, rather, Goenaga with the catch. Here's Cabrera. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Goenaga makes the catch. Winds up. Costi to the inside. Inaki with a beautiful catch at the 7 line. Powerful backhand caught by Arta. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Caught by Arta. Backhand. Here's Cabrera from the 11. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That is point and set for Goenaga and Arta of the Renegades. We will move on to a third and final set in just 2 minutes.
Yeah. We were going to a third set, and that seemed like a bit of a gift. I mean, Cabrera hasn't missed many to that left side, and just caught it right on the tip. That shows you the timing is just a bit off, and it could be the difference between ending that match and going to a third set here.
Fire. Both teams will be coming out firing on all cylinders. Again, important points as we reach the end of Spring Battle Court for 2024.
Yeah, this is the second and final matchup between these two third division doubles teams in the regular season. Inaki and Cabrera undefeated, obviously winning the first matchup between these two teams, but Goenaga and Arta able to come back right there. It wasn't easy, but able to close it out on that final throw.
Here we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage, this time with the Fireballs. Again, quite a comeback there. Looked like the Renegades were going to run away with that. They got it all the way back to 5-5. Had a chance to finish it, just were not able to. There's team captain Inaki.
And the rest of the slate for tonight. After this, we will have the second division doubles, Gosheri and Ben against Ferronda and Amiga Reina. Then fifth division doubles, Joseph and Aratz against Hernandez and Cabrera. Followed by the fourth division doubles, Goenaga and Ben against Jedin and Ferronda. Two singles matches to close it out. First, Arta against Hernandez, and then Gosheri against Inaki. Those will be the 6 matches in order on this Friday night game day. And gearing up for the playoffs. What is it, Stu? About 2.5 weeks left? Exactly, well, let's call it 2 weeks. 6 game days left in the regular season, including tonight. Third set to decide this opening match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set for this first match. First team to 6 points will win it. Inaki has the serve for the Fireballs. Inaki serves, we begin. Rebote off the back wall, played to the inside. Here's Goenaga. Good catch by Cabrera, backhand. Back to Goenaga, backhand from the 7 line. Here's Cabrera. Backhand by Cabrera. Going to the corner, Arta reaches in to make the grab. Big backhand. Magic City bounce coming out. Inaki's on it. Big bounce to the inside is tipped. First point to the blue shirts. Inaki and Cabrera. Inaki serves.
not Arta's preferred side coming in on the right. That ball had a huge bounce on it. He's right out of the cesta, figured that one was going to be trouble and ended up so. Quite the run for the Fireballs here now, leading in this third set.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Caught by Inaki. Robote forehand. Here's the catch. Robote left side. Here's a catch by Cabrera, backhand from the 12 line. Here's a catch by Goanaga. Robote. Robote, that forehand right up the middle. Here's the carom. Cabrera goes out, makes the catch, hard forehand coming in, and Arta's there. Ball tipped. That's a point for the Fireballs. They lead 2-0. Here's a backhand by Arta to the inside. Robote coming out. What a pickup by Arta at the 10. Costado to the inside, and Cabrera's there. Here's the backhand. Arta on the catch. There's a backhand by Cabrera. Robote left side. Big bounce. Inaki calling for the Robote. He makes the save. Ball bounces to the inside. Arta from the 11 line. Powerful backhand goes wall to wall. Inaki forehand Robote. Arta's there. Backhand from the 10. Cabrera from the 12 line, backhand to the inside, low and hard. Here's Arta. Big backhand by Arta. Great catch by Inaki. Behind him at the 8 line. Here's Arta on the catch. Backhand. Robote left side. Stays to the inside on the wall. Good pickup by Goanaga at the 7 line. Hard to the inside. Arta, beautiful catch at the 13. Inaki calls for the Robote. Plays it from the forehand. Goanaga has it. Powerful Costado to the inside. Robote saved by Cabrera. Great pickup. What a catch by Cabrera. Cabrera from the forehand. Arta on the catch. Inaki's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Kicks off the side wall. Robote forehand is low and inside. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed.
Yeah, Goanaga a little bit in the way as Inaki was trying to make that catch along the inside. Cabrera late to react, but good thing he was standing there. If he tries to make an effort to go for the ball, they could have lost the interference right here. And you see the contact. Call was made. Point will be replayed 2-0 in favor of the Fireballs.
Backhand hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. 3 points for the Fireballs. Inaki and Cabrera. Inaki serves.
Just trying to get that ball really to pass, but no need there with Cabrera. I mean, you're looking to drop something into the corner. Inaki's been placing the ball very well off the rebote, so and no need to flirt with the overhead screen, especially that high. Got up there about the 4 line.
Inaki on the serve. Here's Arta, backhand from the 12 to the inside. Rebote hooked. 4 points for Inaki and Cabrera. Inaki has the serve for the Fireballs.
I mean, that's either you try to throw it too hard or a timing issue on the rebote, and I think it was the latter there. I mean, just caught it a little bit deep in the basket and just sent it low.
Here's a catch by Arta, backhand to the inside. Rebote for Inaki, played from the left side. Big bounce, brought down by Arta. Inaki again, this time from the 8 line. Powerfully from the left side, Arta's there. Beautiful catch by Cabrera. Goanaga, backhand, powerfully thrown. Here's Cabrera again, nice snag in the backcourt. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by Inaki. Caught in the air by Goanaga. Balls to the inside. Here's the backhand by Arta. Powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand. Arta makes the catch. Backhand from the 9. Rebote left side. Inaki has it on the forehand. Beautiful catch. Powerful forehand. Rebote coming out. Goanaga makes the save. Big bounce. What a catch by Cabrera. 2-all. Stopped by Inaki. Inaki from the forehand. 3-wall play. Arta reads it perfect. Keeps it to the outside. Here's Inaki from the outside. That carom will score. 5 points. Possible set. Possible match point for Inaki and Cabrera of the Fireballs. Inaki serves.
I mean, what a good throw. I mean, Inaki lulls him to sleep thinking it's going to be something back to the inside and then just throws a carom. I mean, look at that, though. Highlight catch. One hand up the wall, down with the ball. What an impressive opening season for Cabrera. Just have to get one more point here. They would improve to 9-0.
Rebote coming to the inside. Inaki makes the save. Goanaga has it. 2-all will score for the win. Point, set, and match for Inaki and Cabrera, taking it in the 3rd set, 6-0.
And the Fireballs get on the board first. Inaki and Cabrera improving to 9-0. Straight points in the 3rd set, 6-0. Up next, we'll keep it with doubles. 2nd division goes Sherry and Ben against Ferronda and Amiga Reina.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
And let's take a look at the game day scoreboard now. The Fireballs 1.5, Renegades still with none. And you see here where all 6 teams stack up. Again, the Renegades have 2 game days left this season, including tonight. Warriors with only one game day left, so Renegades hoping that they'll be back up in first place. They'll be playing tonight against the Fireballs and also in the final regular season game day for the Renegades, which will be April 30th. That will be this upcoming Tuesday. We're ready to hear from our winners, Inaki and Cabrera. Here they are.
Hey guys, congratulations on that win. How are you feeling right now?
We feel good. I'm just honored to play with this guy as my partner. We play really good together, and we have all season. Yeah, we just feel real good. That's a tough team, one of the toughest teams in our division for sure.
Absolutely. I was just about to ask you, what were the keys to getting this victory tonight against one of the toughest opponents in this division?
Yeah, just limit our mistakes. It was pretty obvious in the second set. We made a lot of mistakes, be it missing the serve or just tipping the ball, throwing it into the pad. But we cleaned it up for the third set, and that's why we were able to get the victory.
Well, you guys are 8-0, going strong, undefeated. So I hope that you guys can maintain that.
9-0.
Hopefully you'll be able to maintain that and hold on to that stat. It's a very impressive stat. And congratulations on scooping up that first point for tonight. We'll see what else happens.
All right, thank you so much.
We're going to the playoff. Let's go.
We'll see.
And up next, second division doubles, we have Gosheri and Ben for the Renegades and Ferronda and Amiga Reina for the Fireballs. Gosheri and Ben this season, 7-2 coming into this one. This will be their 10th and final match. Again, that's just in the regular season. Hoping to be playing into May in the playoffs. And for Ferronda and Amiga Reina, was a tough season. They were able to get their first win their last game day against the Warriors. So coming in, see if they can extend that win streak to 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match of the game day. Representing the Renegades, we have the team of Gosheri and Ben. And for the Fireballs, it's the team of Ferronda and Amiga Reina. Here's Amiga Reina on the inside, backhand, picked off by Ben. Ben from the 12 line, keeps it to the inside. Amiga Reina's got another one. Ben, softer touch, Amiga Reina steps up. Backhand opens up, Gosheri backs up, stops it on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside, Amiga Reina takes it off the side wall. Gosheri able to pass, Rebote, Ferronda drops it to the inside on the bounce. Gosheri picks it up, into the costado, it's a 2-wall, Ferronda stops it. Forehand, played back to the inside. That ball is tipped. First point of our second match to Ferronda and Amiga Reina.
So Gosheri, we know, is a big fan of that 2-wall. Ferronda actually read it pretty well. Gosheri usually throws it with a bit more oomph. Ferronda stepped right out and made the catch on the forehand.
Ben handles the serve, delivers the backhand inside. Ferronda has it good. Amiga Reina rather has a good catch off the sidewall. Ben stops it overhead. Here's the backhand. Arthur up the middle. Amiga Reina from the left side, high and hard. That clears the overhead screen. The Rebote forehand dropped inside, and it's tipped. Gosheri and Ben tied up 1-1.
Just a miss by Amiga Reina, whose catching's been absolutely solid the second half of the spring battle court season.
Serve goes through the legs of Ferronda. Migarena handles in the backcourt. Ben now just beyond the 11 line, puts it inside, and Migarena stops it. Here's Ben. On the 12 line, gets it back to Migarena. Then again, this one dropping lower. Ferronda cuts it off up in the front court. Backhand up at the 8 line. This one passing. Gaucheri lines up the rebote, powers it inside. Ferronda catches it. Hard backhand, stopped by Ben. Migarena from the 12 line, puts it inside. Ben stops another one. Ferronda trying to get it past Ben. Great catch deep in the backcourt. This one lobbed up on the wall. Dropping, Migarena pulls it in. Gaucheri backs up, stops it overhead. Hard backhand inside. Picked off again. Migarena's backhand by Ben. Ben a little bit softer this time. Ferronda rather cuts it off. Back to Ben deep in the backcourt. Gaucheri up at the 9 line, hard throw. This one finally coming out. Ferronda lines it up on the right side, powers it. Gaucheri with a great catch right off the side wall. Migarena steps up the backhand from the 11 line. Stopped by Ben. Ben puts it on the wall. That's well thrown. Migarena makes the save. Gaucheri attacking on the costado. Whips it inside. Migarena stepped up and caught it in the air. Gaucheri coming into the backcourt. Rebote with a big bounce. Migarena gets up there before the second bounce. Low running backhand, step by Ben. Ben passes. Ferronda lines it up. Gaucheri with a tip ball. Fireballs lead 2-1.
So the wow is based on the fact that more aggressive front quarters will come to the backcourt. And backcourt, anything really past the 8.5, like 9 line. Gaucheri's all the way back at the 10, obviously because he believes he's got a better play on the ball, or he's concerned about Ben's ability to make the catch and return. So you don't need a front quarter back there tipping the ball.
Here's Ben, low running backhand, right on the wall. Migarena lets it pass. Ferronda not there for the rebote. We're tied up, 2-2. Ferronda picks a serve, whips it inside. Ben with a great catch right off the sidewall. Hard throw back up the middle. Migarena runs around it, low running backhand. Ben steps out of the way. Gaucheri, the left side rebote. Right on the wall, big bounce. Migarena saves it on the backhand. Gaucheri attacking on the forehand. Going for the 3-wall play. Migarena tracks it down on the outside. Hard forehand. Ben coming back, takes it in. Dropped inside. Ferronda now attacking. Costado to the inside. Ben steps up. Forehand well placed. Better catch by Migarena. Here's Ben from deep in the backcourt. Puts it on the sidewall. Dropping low. Migarena handles. There's another backhand. Ben pulls it in. Migarena lines it up. The backhand opens up. Ben on the right side. Here's a forehand. Ferronda let it pass. The rebote not there on the back end. 3-2 lead for the Renegades.
It's almost like Ferronda lost his bearings there. You know, he was concentrating on the location of the ball. He was right there. It just literally went off the tip of his cesta.
Ferronda attacks the serve, knocked it down. That's 4 points for the Renegades.
Ferronda apologizing basically to his backcourt. He saw that just out of screen, waving him, saying, sorry, I had it. And he did have it. That ball was crossing his vicinity.
Another hard serve. Amigarena tracks this one down. There's a backhand. Dropped into the corner. Robote forehand laid up. Fronton picks it off. Backhand low and hard. Ben handles in the corner. This one a little bit higher. Here's Amigarena. Hard throw out the middle. Gaucheri lines up the Robote. Powers it to the inside. It opens up. Amigarena let it pass and digs it out. Nice save on the Robote. Slow ball floating. Here's Ben from the left side. Big backhand. Catches 3 walls. Coming out to the middle of the court. Fronton drops it inside. Gaucheri comes back for the Robote. It's a 2-wall thrown to score. 5 points. The Renegades, Gaucheri and Ben, have a possible set point.
2-wall very well executed by Gaucheri, landing it just in, out of reach of Fronton.
Fall over serve. Second serve coming up. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Hard serve, better catch by Amigarena. Amigarena attacks on the bounce. The backhand, the low runner to the inside is missed. 3 points for the Fireballs, still going here in this opening set.
Amigarena's court positioning has gotten better, his catching has gotten better, and he throws bullets when he wants to.
Serve takes Ben to the outside. The backhand caught in the air by Amigarena. Wall to wall. Here's the Robote. Gaucheri lines it up, drops it inside. Amigarena with a great scoop. Low running backhand. Ben out of the way. Robote comes out. Gaucheri lays it up. Amigarena waiting for it at the 10 line. The backhand to the inside picked up by Gaucheri. Comes flying in for the catch. Fronton does the same. Here's the Robote, left side. Gaucheri put it up the middle. Fronton back it up. He scooped it up. Here's Fronton up in the front court. The backhand. Taken up at the 9 line. Here's the Robote, left side. Gaucheri whips it inside. Amigarena steps up. Backhand 2-wall. Out of reach.
Perfect
dropping
placement.
in and scoring.
I mean, that was literally perfect placement. That ball landed in, then rattled around in the cage.
4 points for the Fireballs. Gaucheri takes the serve, whips it inside where it scores for the set. 6-5, Renegades take it. 6-4 rather. 2 minutes up on the board. We'll come back and play our second set.
Quick reminder that our free bets contest is still going on for our remote fans. So if you're watching us from home and want to join to up the ante, all you need to do is scan the QR code on the screen or go to betbattlecourt.com to play along. This is the final Friday of this contest, so make sure to join in on the fun. Winners can earn merchandise, gift cards, and cash prizes. Plus, the overall contest winner will get a free trip down to Miami to experience Championship 5 in person. As a VIP guest, you must be 18 or older to play and win. Terms and conditions apply.
And the Renegades hoping that they're one of the teams that you might be able to see in that championship coming up on May 17th. That'll be on a Friday night, Stu, 7 p.m. Eastern time to start. Again, we'll have one semifinal played on Friday the 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern start. Second semifinal will be played Sunday, May 12th, 5 p.m. Eastern start. And then our championship Again, May 17th. That's a Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern start time. Renegades looking for back-to-back titles. Fireballs, the expansion team this year, will not be making their way into the playoffs. Again, some important game days here down the stretch. They'll be taking on the Renegades one more time on the 30th of April, and then they'll finish up their regular season against the Cyclones on May 6th. Third and decisive set coming up here for Ronda and Amiga Arena. We'll have the serve. We are ready to begin set number 2 for Ronda and Amiga Arena serve. There's a serve by Farunda. We begin with an ace. Powerful throw to start off our second set. Fireballs take the lead. Ben handles that one, coming in low and hard. Amiga Arena lets that one pass. Verona calls him off on the return. Here's Gaucheri attacking from the left side. Costado dropping low. Amiga Arena runs under it. Here's Ben now, back beyond the 11 line. Hard throw. Amiga Arena winds it up on the forehand. Great catch. Back over the top. Gaucheri cuts it off, whips it outside. Verona missed it on the bounce. We're tied up, 1-1.
Yeah. Gaucheri, as he gets warm, tends to throw harder. That ball thrown particularly hard to the outside and scoring.
Verona takes in the serve, whips it inside. Ben alone for the rebote. He missed it. 2-1 lead for the Fireballs.
Gaucheri came all the way to the backcourt, realized that he didn't have a plan, and told Ben you, but wasn't sufficient notice for Ben.
Serve coming in low and hard. Ben low running backhand. Farunda comes cross court to cut it off. Ben now takes it in overhead from the 11 line, the backhand. Amiga Arena backs up, stops it beyond the 13 line. Hard throw. Gaucheri thought about it. Plays the rebote on the backhand. Drops it on the wall. Amiga Arena. He comes down with the ball. Then from the inside, the backhand. Stopped again by Amiga Arena. This one high and hard coming out. Ben, the forehand, picked off overhead. Verona from the middle of the court, puts it inside. Gaucheri, the backhand, 2-wall is too low. 3-1 lead for the Fireballs.
I looked away for a second. Was that a backhand 2-wall?
It was.
Backball 2-wall attempt. Sorry, that hit the pad. I say jumped into the backcourt and threw. Wow, okay.
Ben handles the serve. There's the backhand to the inside. Picked off. Here's Amiga Arena. Puts it on the wall. Ben with a great grab. Amiga Arena there, back beyond the 13 line. Puts it inside. Ben's got another one. Amiga Arena, foot on the wall. Backhand. Wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Gaucheri whips it inside. Stopped by Amiga Arena. Here's the backhand. Bounces between the Renegades. Gaucheri powers it to the inside. Amiga Arena trying to track it down. Rebote's missed. Second point for the Renegades.
Sidewall is one of the players' best friends on any court in Jai-Alai. Get that ball back to the sidewall. Try to cross the sidewall when you're throwing. Keep the ball on the sidewall. as much as possible.
Low runner to the inside, goes Sherry on the inside, cuts it off. Backhand. Here's Ben now back beyond the 12 line. Low runner just above the pad. Amiga Reina runs around it, has it on the forehand. Sherry backing up, scoops it up deep into the backcourt, puts it on the wall. Amiga Reina's got it. Backhand riding the wall the entire way. Rabote laid up, dropping low. Amiga Reina attacks, whips it outside for under rather. Sherry stops it on the bounce. Amiga Reina ran into it. That's going to score there for the Renegades. 3-3. We're tied up. I mean, look at this one coming in powerfully. Pretty good throw there by Ferron to Gaucheri. Great read back to the inside. He's lining it up on the left, realizes it's coming to his right, and not enough time to get out of the way. Powerful serve. Amiga Reina gets there before it crosses the side wall. Ben now on the forehand. Back to the inside. Ferronda takes it in. Sherry lines up the Rabote. This one opens up. Dropping low. Amiga Reina stops it. Hard throw. Low to the inside. Ben back it up. He scooped it up. Rabote left side again. Amiga Reina drops it inside. Gaucheri controls it. Splitter. Scoop.
What a catch.
Ferronda's 2-wall.
That was beautiful.
Score.
Beautiful, beautiful. Maybe a scoop and throw of desperation, but my goodness, Ferranda executed beautifully. Gaucheri, look at this. Gaucheri goes straight to the outside. Scoop, beautifully controlled, and he returns it 2-all. Very well done by Ferranda. And they step out in front, 4-3.
Ben on the forehand. Rifles it inside. Good catch there by Amiga Reina before it crosses. Rabote comes shooting out. Gaucheri powers it. Amiga Reina standing there at the 9 line. There's a low runner. Ben now. Gaucheri rather. Deep into the backcourt. Rabote. Rona drops it just above the pad. Gaucheri gets up there before the second bounce. The carom blasted in to score. 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri and Ben serve. Amiga Reina, great catch, backed up to the glass. Ben now from the inside. Puts it on the wall, beautiful throw. Ferronda has the Rabote on the bounce. Here's Gaucheri, whips it to the inside, back it up. Amiga Reina scooped it up. Rabote left side, here's Gaucheri again. Ferronda, hard throw, Ben looking for the scoop. Elects to play the Rabote on the back end, he makes the save. Here's Ferronda again, hard throw up the middle. Ben tipped it. 5 points for the Fireballs. A possible set point.
And a possibility that we're going to go to a third set. If Ronda and Amiga Reina are able to pull out the second set.
In and out of the basket, the serve goes. That is an ace. 6-4. We are going to a third and decisive set. Well, 6-4 for Gaucheri and Ben in set one. Ferronda and Amiga Reina come back 6-4 in set number 2. Setting up our third setter in a row. I mean, just a different team since Gaucheri and Ben played Ferronda and Amiga Reina. That was, boy, early in the season, back in early March. on the 4th. Gaucheri and Ben in straight sets were able to win. These guys have come a long way. They've both figured out the court. Amiga Reina, one of the most improved this year. Ferronda starting to add a few wins. His confidence skyrocketing as well. You see them taking one of the better second division teams to a 3rd set. And really the only weakness with this Renegades team is sometimes a serve received there from Ben. Got tripped up on a few serves, one to get him started and one there to close it out. But these are not easy. I mean, coming back across the sidewall with a bunch of spin has a tendency to pop out of the basket, and you see some of the frustration there by Ben. Works very hard on his game. One of the hardest workers here in the sport. If he can right the ship here going into the 3rd set. Good news for the Renegades. There's Gaucheri. Will have the serve to begin. One of the best weapons for this team. And Ferronda really improved on the catching. I mean, that scoop he made on the outside, I mean, a few weeks ago, wouldn't have made that play. Now, scoops it up and able to kill it with a 2-wall. Very well done. Getting the players back out there for this 3rd set. We are ready to begin set number 3. Gaucheri and Ben will be serving to Ferronda and Amiga Reina. There's the serve. We begin our 3rd set with an over serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve picked. Ferronda powers it inside. Gaucheri comes back 40, digs it out with a great save. Ferronda, one-handed catch is tipped. Gaucheri and Ben on the board first to begin our 3rd set.
Ferronda absolutely fearless in taking this serve. Gaucheri blasts it in there. Ferronda blasts it back. Gaucheri calling for the rebote on the 11 line. Ferronda under some pressure to try to kill it, basically reaching behind him and try to make the play.
Serve takes Amiga Reina to the outside. That is an ace. 2 straight for the Renegades.
Amiga Reina far more confident on his left side than on his right. You saw him running all the way out there to try to keep the ball on the left side. Ferronda basically telling him, look, go for it on the right. We know it's not your preferred side, but just go for it.
Hard serve again. Amiga Reina handles this one. Backhand to the inside. Here's the rebote. They played on the left side. Here's the backhand. Amiga Reina back to Ben. Rebote forehand, drop to the inside. Gaucheri, it's a 2-all return. Ferronda scoops it. Karam tracked down by Gaucheri. The carambola is tipped. 3 straight for the Renegades. They lead in this 3rd set.
Tremendous play by Gaucheri getting the ball. Ferronda not communicating with his backcourter. Going for a scoop. Wound up tipping it away.
Hard serve. Ferronda has another one. Softer touch to the inside. Backing up. Ben makes a great catch. Outside placement. It's outside of play. First point for the Fireballs. Then handles the serve. Big backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Ferronda lines it up. Drops it inside. Ben waiting for it. Back at the 13. Puts it over the top. On the wall. Amiga Reina. Great catch. Back over the top. Gaucheri backing up. Scoops it at the 10 line. Low running backhand. Here's Ferronda. Ben handles in the backcourt. Hard throw. Wall to wall. Ferronda whips it inside. Gaucheri has it overhead. The backhand low runner. Amiga Reina steps up, controls it in the air. Rabote comes shooting out again. Gaucheri just drops it inside. Ferronda attacking. Split placement. Ben gets there on the outside. Forehand dropping. Here's Ferronda again. Ball tipped by Ben. Reaching in low on the left side. Just a 1-point deficit. Fireball serve.
Fireball's doing a good job of keeping themselves in this. Gaucheri has a way of running away with match sets and matches. Fireball's keeping them in check. And
Ferronda powers the serve. Ben, great catch deep in the backcourt. This throw comes up the middle. Ferronda lining it up and missed the return. Opens up the lead back to 2. Renegades serving.
Ferronda's just had a difficult time here today. A few misses at important points.
Powerful serve. What a catch by Amiga Reina in the corner. Gaucheri back to the inside. There's the scoop. Again.
Amiga Reina is like saying, can you throw it harder?
Rabote just laid up. Here's Ferronda attacking on the right side. Ben looking to run around this one. He ducks. Gaucheri makes the save. Ball kicks up. Ferronda returns a carom, but it's low.
Ferronda's basically just under pressure to try to kill the ball. He's been in position, made some great catches, but
there's a possible set and a possible match point for the Renegades.
Gaucheri's made some mistakes that the Fireballs have been able to capitalize on, but they just haven't been able to turn them on to points.
Powerful serve. What a catch here by Amiga Reina. Keeps it going. Backhand. Stopped by Ben. Ben just beyond the 11 line. Puts it up the middle. Here's Ferronda. Able to pass. Kick it out. Gaucheri delivers it inside. What a catch. Ferronda caught that one in the air. Ben now back at the 11. Hard throw. Kick it up. Kicking out to the right side of Amiga Reina. Puts it over the top. Gaucheri attacks. Pulls the Cesta out. Here's Ben now. Ferronda from the 9 line, hard throw. Ben keeps it on the left. Ball pops out. 3 points for the Fireballs.
Still a possible match point here for the Renegades in orange.
Serve comes out to the forehand of Ben. Hard throw back to the inside. Amiga Reina tracks it down, lines it up in the air. Rabote, Gaucheri, that one caught the corner. Ferronda attacking, whips it to the inside. Ben just out of the way. Gaucheri comes back for the Rabote. Ferronda keeps the pressure on. The split placement caught in the air by Gaucheri. What a catch. Oh, the return is hooked. Point, set, and match. Gaucheri and Ben take it in 3 sets, winning the final set 6-3. Renegades tie up the game day courtesy of Gaucheri and Ben. Great 3-setter. Going the way of the 2nd Division team of the Renegades. Up next, keep it with doubles. 5th Division, Joseph and Arats take on Hernandez and Cabrera.
And ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. Here is the Game Day scoreboard brought to you by DraftKings. You see 1.5 for the Renegades on the left, 1.5 for the Fireballs on the right. Total number of points for each team in Battle Court there along the bottom of that graphic. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be moving on to a 5th division doubles match. But before we can move on, let's talk to the winners of that last match, Go Sherry and Ben.
Go Cherry and Ben, you're 8-2 overall this season now. Your opponents have improved a lot throughout this season since you guys last played. How did you feel about that competition tonight?
Good. We did a good record together. Happy for that. It was a difficult match today, but we fight and we win, and ready for the playoffs.
Ben, did you have any sort of game plan ready to go to face off against these guys?
Yeah, the game plan was to make sure I didn't put him in a bad position with the opponent, with Ferrunda, with the front quarter. Because if I threw bad shots and gave it to Ferrunda at the 5 or the 4, he was going to push him out and then leave me on an island. So as long as I made sure I kept it going back, I knew it was going to be all right.
Absolutely. Well, they gave you a run for your money, but you came out on top. So congratulations on that win, and we'll see how the rest of the night goes.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
And up next, 5th division doubles. Joseph and Arantz take on Hernandez and Cabrera. And one of the better teams for the Fireballs again. 6-1 overall this season for Hernandez and Cabrera. And Joseph and Arantz, pretty good season for them as well. 6-2 coming into this one. Be interesting to see the way that Hernandez attacks Joseph up there in the front court. He's been aggressive in the front all season long. It's been a big reason why this team is just 6-1 so far. But Arant's the leader of the team in the backcourt. They just got to get the ball away from him, but he's got a knack for finding it. See what happens here in this 5th ranked doubles coming up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next match. 5th division doubles representing the Renegades. We have the team of Joseph and Arantz. And for the Fireballs, it's the team of Hernandez and Cabrera.
There's a serve. We begin with an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7. Second serve must be good. Here's a catch by Hernandez. Backhand to the inside. Arantz, Robote from the 10 line. Here's Hernandez. Split placement is read by Arantz. Arantz going for a 2-all. That scores. Joseph and Arantz, the Renegades, first up on the board here in our 3rd match. Joseph has the serve for the Renegades.
Well, you have to ensure that if you throw a 2-wall, it goes to Joseph and not Arantz. He's going to stop it there on the outside and throw the 2-wall almost every time. Had his opponent trapped. That opened up nicely to get this team on the board first.
Powerful backhand by Cabrera. Robote coming out to Joseph. Joseph makes a save. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez powerfully comes straight to the forehand of Arantz. Cabrera, backhand. Robote coming out. That rebound off the back wall played by Joseph. Split placement, scooped up by Hernandez. 2-all by Hernandez will score. 1-1. Hernandez serves for the Fireballs. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, and even if you throw it hard to Joseph's right side, which is his preferred side, you still might see a couple misses. And the power tripping him up right there. But again, Hernandez, we knew he was going to be aggressive coming into this one, and so far he's thrown 2 shots on both of these points.
Here's a backhand by Aratz to the inside. Cabrera's there. Scoop by Aratz. Here's the backhand. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Aratz takes it on the bounce at the 9 line. Forehand played a back, caught in the air by Cabrera. Powerful backhand by Cabrera. Aratz goes to the corner to make the play. Hernandez, beautiful catch behind the 8 line. Big backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote for Joseph. Right up the middle. Here's Cabrera, backhand. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Aratz for the rebote. Caught in the air by Hernandez. Hernandez on the left side again. Powerful costado, red end stopped by Aratz. 2-all by Aratz, scooped by Hernandez. Hernandez is 2-all, stopped by Joseph. Carambola is deep and scores. 2 points for Joseph and Aratz. Joseph has the serve.
And when Joseph is able to make that stop, though, he's got great power. He's able to kill it with that carambola. You see here the carambola thrown from the right side, front wall, side wall, comes back towards the outside, a little bit deeper than you typically want it, but still a tough angle for Cabrera to line it up.
There's a backhand by Cabrera. Rebote for Aratz. Scoop attempt tipped at the 11 line. 3 points for the orange shirts. Joseph and Aratz. Joseph has the serve.
For Cabrera to miss the ball to his left side, you know that it has to be pretty well placed. I mean, right on the wall with a big bounce. Perfectly done there by Aratz.
Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Aratz for the rebote. Long 2-all. Red and stopped by Hernandez. Hernandez powerfully from the forehand. It escapes and hits the outer pad, which is out of play. That's 4 points for Joseph and Aratz. Joseph serves.
And not the easiest of angles up there in the front court. From the outside, that close to the front wall, but no excuse for missing the wall entirely.
Hernandez picks the serve.
Oh,
drop shot. Aratz reads it, gets there, and scores to the outside. 5 points for Joseph and Aratz. Joseph has the serve for the set.
And this is the first time that these two teams have matched up. The only 2 losses for this Fireballs team coming into this one. But Aratz has just taken over. I mean, the highest ranked player out there on the court right now. He's showing you the defense, showing you the shots, pretty much the entire package for this 5-1 lead.
Hernandez going for the serve, has a tip ball point and set for Joseph and Aratz. 2 minutes to go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it every day. I mean, Aratz just has a way of finding the ball. I mean, not making it all too difficult in this one, but I mean, he's everywhere. I mean, throwing shots, playing great defense, and really leading this team to victory as he's done the last few seasons.
Covers the inside beautifully. Always there for the rebote and has shots.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, again, the first throw doesn't open up enough. Aratz throws a 2-wall. See how much that opens up from the costado on the outside?
Absolutely. Beautiful catch here by Joseph. You see, this is the one. Kind of a carambola.
Yeah, got a little bit.
Carambola light.
Yes.
Hard to the back, crossing the side wall about the 10 line. But coming back perfectly into the cage out of play. This drop shot was working for Hernandez last time. Aratz was ready for it.
Yeah, and then instead of throwing it inside, whip it right outside, not expecting it, just tipped. And going for that serve. Again, another look at the drop shot. I mean, Aratz gets there actually in plenty of time. And Arat's really not wasting any time on these points. I mean, he knows his opponent is looking to kill the point as well.
Here we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. See players coming back here to prepare for sets and matches. Hernandez getting feedback from team captain Inaki. See Miguelena and Ferranda there as well.
Ready to go with set 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Hernandez will have the serve for the Fireballs. Hernandez serves, we begin. Here's a backhand. Rebote for Joseph. Joseph on the rebote to the outside. That scores. First point for the orange shirts, Joseph and Aratz. Joseph serves.
Yeah, Hernandez a little bit eager to get in there and try to cut that one off, and Joseph switches it up, puts it a little more to the outside, and got him on the bounce.
Hernandez takes the serve. There's the 2-all. That scores. 1-1. Hernandez has the serve for the Fireballs.
And able to get it to Joseph's left side there. Which, again, not able to kill it as effectively if he makes the stop to that left side either.
Here's a backhand by Aratz. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall played by Hernandez to pass. Aratz on the rebote. Here's Cabrera from the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Aratz is there. Backhand to the inside. Backhand by Aratz. That ball is not coming out and scores. 2 points for Joseph and Aratz. Joseph has the serve for the Renegades.
It actually made contact with Cabrera there off the back wall. Unfortunate break, but it's just a matter of positioning and reading the ball. Stuck to the inside and just clipped him.
Here's Cabrera on the catch. Backhand. Rebote left side. Cabrera's there. Backhand by Cabrera. Aratz from the 10 line. Here's a backhand by Aratz. Hernandez powerfully from the left side. Rebote coming in low. Aratz makes the save. Hernandez attacks with the left side. 2-all fired and scoring. That is beautifully executed by Hernandez. Gustavo 2-all scores. Hernandez has the serve for the Fireballs.
Yeah, really threw that one hard. Just above the pad, kept it low too. Just gives Joseph a little bit less time to react to it.
Good catch by Aratz. Here's the backhand. Cabrera's there. Backhand from the 10 line. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall comes out. And played out of play by Joseph. 3 points for Hernandez and Cabrera. Hernandez has the serve for the Fireballs.
They don't want Joseph to get too cute with those rebotes up there in the front. And was able to score on one to the outside the first point of this set, but that one pushed it a little bit wide.
Excellent catch by Aratz off a good serve by Hernandez. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Cabrera, scoop, backhand. Scoop on the forehand of Aratz. Here's Cabrera, backhand from the 11 line. Deep to the corner, and Aratz is there. Fine catch. Backhand by Hernandez. Beautiful catch by Cabrera. Arats from the 8 line. Changes back to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Cabrera. Beautiful catch. Arats is there. Backhand. Hernandez midcourt. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming way out. Joseph on the rebote. Placement to the inside. Looked like it was going to score. Hernandez reaches in and makes a great play. That ball knocked down at the 6th line. 3-3. Joseph serves for the Renegades.
He was able to track down the first one. I thought it was going to score. Able to get there with one hand just before the second bounce. Second one, though, just tipped it.
Cabrera on the catch. Here's the backhand. Rebote for Arats. Backhand 2-all. Lands out. 4 points for Joseph and Arats. Joseph has the serve for the Renegades.
It sounded like he got a little extra help there from the side wall. Opened up a little bit more and caught the line. Any ball touching the line, that is out of play here in Jai-Alai.
There's a backhand by Cabrera. Powerful backhand by Arats. Hard throw to the inside. Arats is there. Here's the backhand. Arats on the catch and a drop. 4-4 is the score. Hernandez serves for the Fireballs.
You don't see many of those. Again, he's moving up aggressively on it, kicking up high, about head level. I mean, not easy to control. Arats does make it look so. An unforced error keeps the Fireballs in it, ties it up.
Fault under serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's a backhand by Arats. Arats, Costado to the inside. Great pickup by Cabrera. The backhand, though, he did not have control of that ball. That's 5 points for Joseph and Arats of the Renegades. Possible set, possible match point.
Yeah, for it to come out that low. I think you nailed it, Stu. That barely reached the pad.
Hernandez grabs the serve, 2-all, scores. It is 5-5, so it's definitely the end of the set with this point. Hernandez is serving for the set. Renegades receiving for the match.
And Arats knew the 2-all was coming. There's just nothing he could do to get to the outside. And Joseph has just missed a few. Both sides now, right and left. 5-5. Renegades hoping to end this one right here.
Arats from the 13 line. Here's Cabrera, backhand from the 10. Arats still deep in the backcourt. Cabrera again, backhand from the 12. Cabrera passes. This rebote coming out to Joseph. Joseph makes the save up there. Oh, my. That ball was tipped. That is point, set, and match, including a backflip for Joseph and Arats of the Renegades. Winning in straight set, 6-1, 6-5.
6-1, 6-5 straight set victory for the Renegades. First straight set one of the night. They take the lead on the game day. 3 points, just 1.5 now for the Fireballs. Coming up next, final doubles match of the evening. Goanaga and Ben make their way out against Jedden and Ferronda. Just about 3 minutes. got there. Blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an
by
amazing
Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court with it inside. Another one. Bradley on the move. Great. Well, there's that game day scoreboard. 3 points now for the Renegades. They lead the Warriors now in our season-long standings by 1.5 points. Again, 1 game day remaining for the Renegades after tonight. 1 game day for the Warriors as well. We're going to hear from the winning team, Joseph and Aratz. Here they are, 15 for the Renegades.
Joseph and Aratz, you guys are 7-2 this season. This was your first time taking on Hernandez and Cabrera this season. What was your game plan to slow down one of the best teams in this division?
Yeah, I think that we compenetrate good. We speak a lot. He know what is his job. I know what is my job, and we speak good. We have a good relation out and in on the court, and I'm happy.
Yeah. I know where I gotta be, and we communicate that time and time again. And we came through with the W again. Just keeping it the same.
Well, you guys played a tough game, and you came out with the W and a backflip. That's
Yeah.
always a good sign for your team.
Right. When the backflips are coming, that's a dub.
Well, hopefully we'll see some more. Maybe not tonight, but as the season progresses.
Right. Thank
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And up next, 4th division doubles matchup. Goanaga and Ben take on Jedden and Ferronda. Goanaga and Ben come into this one. Record of 4-4 and 2 matches left in their regular season. Jedden and Ferronda still winless, 0-7 coming into this one. This team has dealt with a court swap at the beginning of the year. Ferronda was up in the front. They made the change. This has been the better look for this Fireballs team. They've been close. See if they can get their first win of the night, first win of the season, that is, right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 4, 4th division doubles. Representing the Fireballs, we have the team of Jedden and Ferronda. And for the Renegades, it's the team of Goanaga and Ben. There's a serve. 4th match is underway. Good catch there by Ferronda, the backhand. Stopped by Goanaga, cutting it off in the front court. Ferronda on the backhand, puts it inside. Here's Ben now. Lobs the backhand up. Here's Ferronda, backhand to the inside. Stopped by Goanaga, great catch. This one closer to the sidewall. Ferronda's there. Ben drops it in from the right side on the bounce. Ferronda waiting for it at the 12th line. Here's Goanaga now, backed up to the 9. Powerful throw, wall-to-wall. Jedden on the rebote. He makes a save to the inside, picked off Goanaga, the drop shot. Dropped in to score. First point of our 4th match to the Renegades.
That's very well done by Goanaga, killing it to the inside. Very nicely played.
Here's Ben from the inside. Ferronda from the 12 line. Keeps it to the inside. Here's Ben. Well, running backhand. Goanaga could not scoop it up. That ties it up, 1-1.
Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set, and the first team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Here's Ferranda from the 10 line. Robote coming out. Goenaga drops it inside. Jedden out of the way. Ferranda out of the bounce. Picks it up. Drops the backhand wall to wall. Robote left side. Will clip. Ferranda scoops it up. Ball tipped by Ben. 2-1 lead for the Fireball.
So Goenaga called Ben off, but he called him off a little late. Ben was already in the process of catching. We've said this before with some of Ben's front quarters, two in particular. It's like when you're trying to make that catch and your front quarter's screaming in your face, it's a little hard, not screaming, but yelling in your face. A little hard to complete that play.
Goenaga takes a serve, straight into the drop shot, dropped in perfectly to tie it up, 2-2.
Yeah, it's really well thrown by Goenaga to score.
Ferranda from the left side. Here's the backhand, picked off by Ben. Ben hard throw, wall to wall. Robote. Jedden gets in there, makes the save, gets it past both Renegades. Goenaga comes back for it, drops it above the pad. Ferranda attacking into the 2-wall. Goenaga stops it. Goenaga rifles it above the pad. Ferranda switching from left to right, makes the play. Ben just runs under it, forehand back over the top, big bounce. Stopped by Ferranda. Ferranda with a hard throw back up the middle. Ben drop to the inside. Ferranda keeps it on the left. There's the backhand. Kicking up and out. Robote left side on the bounce. Here's Ferranda, good scoop. Hard backhand. It's a 2-wall. Caught in the air by Goenaga. High hard throw. Jedden on the hop. Cuts it off. Ferranda back there at the 11 line. Clearing the overhead screen. Another one coming out. Goenaga makes another save. Ferranda on the forehand. Well placed. Ben calling for it to come out. Goenaga gets in there. That one crossing low. Ben stops it. Kicking up and out again. Jedden calls him off on the Robote. Makes a good save. That's coming up the middle. Goenaga waits for it. Turns it on the back end. Ferranda inside placement. Ben backing up. Scoops it on the right side. Robote forehand. Goenaga high off the front wall. Ferranda cuts it off. Inside placement again with a bigger bounce. Ben makes another great play. Drops it over the top. Slows it down for the moment. Ferranda settles at the 10 line. Hard throw. Goenaga looking for it. He comes cross court. Not a lot on that. Robote. Ferranda just lays it up. Goenaga attacking on the left side. Inside placement. Caught with one hand by Ferranda. Backhand into the corner. Ben with a great stop now. Robote left side, that caught the corner, opens up. Goenaga on the bounce into the drop shot. Jedden going for it. He doesn't get to it. 3-2 lead for the Renegades.
That drop shot has been working beautifully for Goenaga. 2 from the left, 1 now from the right. We've seen him throw this before. Just so well done. Jedden's there, just not able to get it in the basket. It's the importance of crossing the wall. Very well done.
Ferranda handles a hard serve, backhand to the inside. Ben picks it off the wall, great catch. Backhand to the inside, here's Ben now. Just above the pad, Jedden waiting for it, he scoops it. This one opens up to the outside. Goenaga, Karam. Jedden stops it on the bounce, Jedden whips it back inside. Goenaga with a great catch, outside placement. Scoop by Jedden. Jedden low and hard again, Ben waiting for it. He makes a great scoop. Jedden takes it off the sidewall, backhand, high and hard. Here's the Robote. Goenaga drops it inside. Ferranda backing up, quick bounce catch on the forehand. Drops between the Renegades. Here's the Robote. Left side save. Ferranda rather, reaching back in there. Goenaga on the back end, catches the corner on the bounce. Ferranda stops it. Sidearm play. There's a Robote save. Ronda again on the backhand, wall to wall. That's on the wall. Gonaga just lays it up. Low and hard. Ben standing in there, scoops it up in the backcourt. Hard throw, that passes. Robote, forehand. Jen puts it on the wall. Here's Gonaga now, backhand. Low runner picked off by Ferronda deep in the backcourt. This one clears the overhead screen. Gonaga drops it to the inside. Ferronda the backhand. Oh, runner. Ben running around it. He now gets out there for the rebote. Jen attacking inside placement. Ben scoops it. Ben at the 7th line. Throws at Karam. Jen stops it on the outside. Low and hard. Ben makes the play. Ferronda aggressively takes it off the sidewall. This is launched. Gonaga tracks it down up at the 5 line. Passing again on the wall. And the rebote's in the overhead screen. A well-played point by all 4 players. Gonaga and Ben lead 4-2.
You said it. Well played by all 4 players. Court positioning, excellent. Jedden much more involved than we saw earlier in this first set.
Oh, hard serve. Ferronda steps up to it, gets it as it crosses the sidewall. Here's the rebote. Gonaga drops it inside on the bounce. Ferronda up at the 9. Backhand stopped in the air. Gonaga higher and harder. Here's the rebote. Forehand. Jen lines it up. Powers it wall to wall. Gonaga trying to dig it out. Missed it.
Probably better that Gonaga missed that. He was aligned to throw the ball seemingly into Jedden. Beautiful forehand rebote there on replay by Jedden. See Gonaga there. Just the follow-through is just lined up with Jedden.
On the wall there. Jedden tracks it down, whips it overhead, and it scores. 4-4 is the score. Jedden and Ferronda serve. Gonaga takes the serve, the drop shot. Oh, Ferronda's going to get up to this one. Whips it to the outside. Ben with a great read. He gets there, puts it back inside, and it's tipped. 5 points for Gonaga and Ben. They have a possible set point.
Yeah, Ferronda basically gets trapped here. Great read. Gets up there to stop this drop shot. He's seen a couple of them. Throws it back, but he doesn't get back to the backcourt quick enough.
This one right on the wall. Gonaga calls for it early. He makes the save. Jedden attacks, backhand. Well, running Ben makes the catch in the corner. Flying Bote gets back to Ben here. Puts it on the wall. Ronda scooped it up. Early call from Gonaga again. He powers it inside. Great catch by Ferronda. Another rebote. Gonaga just lays this one up. Ferronda this time on the bounce. Whips it straight to the outside. Gonaga stops it. Gonaga, hard throw. Picked off by Ferronda before it crossed the sidewall. Ben drops it back over the top. Ferronda controls it up high on the right side. His forehand. Gonaga comes cross court, takes it in the air. This one coming out on the wall. Jedden makes another save. Gonaga into the Costado. It's a 2-wall. Jedden stops it. The 2-wall return scores.
My, that's nice.
5 points. We are tied up. This is set point.
Jedden did that so beautifully. Beautiful scoop into the cesta. Goes for the most difficult play on it. So he gets a good rebote save here. Goes to the outside. He sees Gonaga winding up. Look at this scoop. Scoop. And then back for the more difficult play of the 2-all.
Ben on the backhand, picked off in the corner. Great catch by Ferronda. Ben on the inside at the 10 line, drops it at the feet of Jedden. Jedden up at the 7, low running backhand. Here's Goanaga. High and hard, this one coming out a long way. Jedden backpedals, stops at the 3 line. Silva sticks inside. Tough rebote, Goanaga. Jedden attacking and tipped it. Point and set. Goanaga and Ben win it 6-5. Put 2 minutes up on the board. We'll come back and play set 2.
Yeah, Jedden just, 5-5. Great job coming back. Just a little tenuous there.
Yeah, I mean, that aggressive style of play, kept the team in the set. They played Jedden and Ferronda about as well as we've seen them. Jedden aggressive on the inside, has been developing that costado. How about the scoop and 2-wall combination?
Very
Shows
well
you that
done.
The practice is certainly paying off.
Yeah, just very, very well done. Here we are on the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Players come back here to take their breaks in between sets and to prepare for matches. See the fireballs there. Inaki congratulating Jedden on some fantastic play. Jedden's sporting a different look, if I'm not mistaken.
He
so
is.
The beard is gone, and I believe I see a mustache there.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Again, just really good play and different than how we saw Jedden playing up in the front through the first couple game days. Again, that's the right thing. Attacking the ball, trying to take it in the air to maybe throw something to end the set. Instead, it's a tip ball, but just love to see the confidence of Jedden to try to make the play to end it off from the offensive perspective.
Great catch here off the serve.
Started off on the drop shot to the inside. Very well done. Goanaga here. On the bounce, there's the drop shot from the right side.
Just off the tip there.
Yeah, this was a throw. He got so many options. Ben comes cross court, catches it in the air, and then Ferronda tips a return. That was a good opportunity. The Fireballs had their chances in the first set. See if they can force a third one. Second set ready to go. Fireballs, Jedden and Ferronda will serve. That serve begins. Set number 2. Ben switching from right to left, makes the play, drops it to the inside. Here's Ferronda. Great catch in the corner by Ferronda. Lobs the backhand up. Goanaga attacking high costado. That one passes, drops in the corner. Ferronda lines it up. On the bounce, Goanaga.
What a tip.
The scoop is missed. Jedden and Ferronda. First up on the board here in set 2.
That's basically Goanaga with his hand up saying, look, I know I screwed up. He felt it, though. He felt he had a good play on the ball, and good for him. Went after it aggressively.
Ben handles the serve on the inside, the backhand. Step by Ferronda. Ferronda high and hard. This one coming out. Goanaga puts it inside. Ferronda lets it pass, but has the rebote on the back end. Goanaga, that one over his head. Ben stepping up. It's a 2-wall. And stops it on the bounce. Jedden hard back to the inside. 3-wall play. Ben knows where to be, but sent it up in the overhead screen. 2 quick points for the Fireballs.
Good effort by Ben. That ball just goes into the overhead screen.
Ben handles the serve. Low runner just above the pen. Ferronda backing up. He scooped it up. Hard throw. Here's the rebote. Forehand hooked into the floor. 3 straight for the Fireballs.
Yeah, Goenaga's had a problem with that tonight. That's the second one that he's hooked straight down.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Goenaga picks it, whips it inside. One-handed
Beautiful
scoop
scoop
by Ferronda. Here's the backhand. Coming up the middle. Goenaga whips it to the inside. Ferronda makes another great catch. Backhand, high and hard. Ben stops it in the corner. This one played back to the inside. Here's Ferronda now just beyond the 11. Wall to wall, clearing the overhead screen. This one opens up to the middle of the court. The scoop is missed. Goenaga and Ben on the board. No shutout here in our second set. Renegades serve.
Let's see if Goenaga's able to capitalize and put some points up here on the board with Ben.
Hard back to the inside. Here's Ben from the corner. Trying to get it to pass. Ferronda makes a good catch overhead. Ben back to the 12 line. Ferronda keeps it on the left side. Hard throw, kick it up. And into the corner. Here's the rebote. Goenaga with a big bounce. Puts it inside. Ferronda waiting for it at the 10. There's the backhand. It's a 2-wall. Opening up. And it scores. 4-1 lead for the Fireballs. Jedden and Ferronda.
Yeah, Goenaga calling Ben off that ball. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Ben takes that in the air.
Ben takes the serve. Backhand up the middle. Ferronda gets out to it. High throw. Rebote takes Goenaga to the inside. It's a 2-wall. Jen stops it overhead. Powerfully to the inside. Here's Goenaga. Backhand wall to wall. Rebote. Saved by Jedden. On the bounce. Goenaga attacking. Into the drop shot. Not the first bounce. Jen gets there. Whips it hard to the inside on the wall where it scores.
Beautifully done by Jedden. Beautifully.
5 points. They have a possible set point.
Jedden threw that ball to the inside, stayed inside very well.
Underserve, second serve coming up. Under a good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. Takes Ben to the outside, backhand just out of reach. Coming back for the rebote, lays it up to the middle of the court. Goenaga on the forehand, hard throw. 3-wall play, Ferronda in perfect position, he makes the save. On the bounce, here's Ben now from the 11 line, back over the top. Here's Ferronda. Backhand dropping, in and out of the basket it goes. We have a third set coming up in just 2 minutes. Jen and Ferronda 6-1.
Yeah, ball came into the system, popped right out.
Yeah, my oh my, third set here, Stu. And just a bunch of unforced errors for Goenaga and Ben both.
Here we are back in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Players taking the breaks here. In between sets, preparing for matches. There you have Ben on the right side of your screen. Goenaga still in his helmet. Behind them, the Fireballs. Ferronda with some decidedly better play here in this second match than the first. Let's see some replays from that first set.
And personally,
Second set, rather.
Continue to be impressed by Jedden tonight.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's attacking. He's heavily involved in, giving great support up on the front court. It felt like at times Ferronda was doing it all on his own at the beginning of the season. But you see here, I mean, he's throwing beautiful 2-walls that they're not even running for.
Yeah, that was a particularly
That's a great combo.
The scoop 2-wall combination is always pretty no matter who's throwing it. Jedden threw that particularly well. You see Goenaga from the forehand, drop shot. Jedden was very comfortable with this one.
Look at this
beautiful ball. To
Yeah, I mean, it's right on the wall. Crossing, kicking up, exactly
really
how
well
you
done.
want it.
Beautifully done by Jed.
And third set coming up here, and 3 of the 4 matches have gone to a third set so far. 2 singles matches left. Arta and Hernandez after this one, and then Gosheri and Sinaki that will close out the game day. We are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Goanaga and Ben serve to Jedin and Ferronda. There's a serve. Our third set is underway. Comes up the middle. Goanaga high and hard, dropping into the feet of Ferronda. He steps up. Forehand power to the inside. Goanaga comes back for the rebote. He makes a save. On the bounce. Here's Ferronda again. Low and hard. Back to the inside. Ben with a good scoop. Hard backhand coming up the middle. Now one passing. Jed lines it up. Powers it. Kicks back to the middle of the court. And it's missed. Jed and Ferronda step out ahead to begin our third set.
Not sure what the result is going to be here, but Jed and Ferronda, definitely communication is better, positioning is better. They're playing much better together.
Ben gets up to that serve before the second bounce. Takes it out of the way of Ferronda. Jed alone for the rebote. Back up the middle. Costado hard to the inside. Ferronda lets it pass. One-handed save. Well, that's not going to make it. Coming up short, we're tied 1-1. Goanaga and Ben serve. Ferronda handles the serve. There's the backhand. Back into the corner. Ben stops it overhead from the 12 line. Wall to wall. Here's the rebote. On the wall. Ooh. And Jen hooked it. 2-1 lead for the Renegades.
Again, Jed knows to get that ball up to the front wall. It's really tough to make those rebotes there on the side wall. Good effort by Jed. Just hooked it into the floor.
One crossed, Ferronda handles it. There's a backhand right on the wall. A little bit off there. Goanaga to make the save. Forehand again, back into the corner. Ben steps out of the way. Goanaga lays up the rebote. Jedin attacking. Has it up on the left side. The backhand clears. Goanaga inside placement. Ferronda missed the scoop. 3 straight here for the Renegades, leading 3-1.
Ferronda basically recognizes he needs to move up further and take that ball in the air.
Ferronda from the left side. Big backhand. Goanaga lays it up, comes out to the middle of the court. Jedin tacks it up high, the forehand, low and hard. Ben makes a good stop. Drops it to the inside. Oh, Ferronda, that ate him up. Could not complete the scoop. That's 4 points.
Ferronda's having a really difficult time here in this last set. He's missed balls that he's been catching throughout the first and second set.
Going hard. Here's Ferronda from the left side. Ben runs around it, has it on the forehand, back over the top. Jedin couldn't get there. Ferronda makes the catch back in the corner. Rebote forehand, Goanaga. That's sent up in the overhead screen. Out of play. 2 points for the Fireballs.
That puts a bandage on the hemorrhaging so far here in this third and final set for the Fireballs. Let's see if Jedden and Fronda are able to capitalize on that.
Over serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve, that's cut off. Width to the inside, just out of reach of Fronda. That brings the Renegades to 5 points. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
Yeah, Goenaga threw that beautifully low and hard to the inside, making sure it's not going to come out to the rebote. You see he catches the serve beautifully. Boom to the inside, right at the feet of Fronda. Very well done.
Backhand 2-wall. That is too wide. Point set and a hard-fought match going to Goenaga and Ben. Winning in the third set, 6-2. Goenaga and Ben adding another win for the Renegades on this game day, taking 3 of the 4 doubles matches. Well, they have the 4.5 necessary to secure the game day win. 2 singles matches remain. Hernandez against Arta up next. And let's take a look at that game day scoreboard. The Renegades now 3 points ahead of the Warriors for first place. And then still 2 points up for grabs on this game day. They can extend that lead to as many as 5, or it could stay as few as 3. All depends on what happens up next. And Hernandez, Arta, and then Gasheri against Inaki. We're going to hear from our winning team, Goenaga and Ben, taking out the winless Jedden and Fronda. But again, I mean, now it's a different team that we've seen in the last couple of game days. But in the end, too much to overcome. Renegades get the win. Let's hear from the 4th Division team, Goenaga and Ben.
Goenaga and Ben, congratulations on that win. You guys are on a roll. You've won 3 out of your last 5 matches. How are you feeling about that performance?
Even with that record, we feel like we underperform. I mean, we have so much potential as a duo, and we really just scratching the surface of what we could do together. When we really put it together, we tough to beat.
Yeah, like he said, I think we can do it better, especially today too. We win, but it wasn't our best match, but happy for the win.
Have you guys thought about what you're going to do to keep up this level of play going into the playoffs?
Yeah, we have. I mean, like I said, we go over game plans almost every other day. And we know what we need to do to be successful. We know how to play to each other's strengths, and it's just about execution. So we just try to hammer that home, just follow the game plan. So yeah, we've been over it, but not only have we gone over it, we got to actually do it, execute it.
Well, you guys came out with the victory tonight, so I'm sure you guys will keep working on your strategy moving forward, and very happy for your win tonight. Congratulations.
All right, thank you, Lindsay.
Up next, 4th Division singles, Arta against Hernandez. Hernandez 2-2 this singles season. Arta has had a great year, 3-1. This will be their 5th and final match for both players. And with a win, Arta would tie Julin for the best record in this 4th group. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 5, 4th Division singles. Representing the Renegades, we have Arta. And for the Fireballs, we have Hernandez.
And gentlemen, ready to begin. Arta has the serve for the Renegades. Arta serves. This match has begun. Here's Hernandez, backhand from the 11 line. Hard throw to the inside. Backhand by Hernandez. Arta's there. Rebote forehand to the outside. Arta's looking for the rebote. To the inside, he throws it. Hernandez from the 7 line. Rebote left side. Scoop by Hernandez. Hernandez to the outside. It lands in and scores. Hernandez and the Fireballs first up on the board. And our first singles match of the evening. Hernandez has the serve.
Well, it's really difficult to defend that shot. I mean, you're expecting it to stay to the inside. And then just clips the sidewall and opens up. All your momentum going the opposite way. No chance for Arta to get back out there and make the catch. Again to the inside, picked off the sidewall by Hernandez. Wall-to-wall on the return. Here's a rebote.
2-all is stopped by Arta. Here's the forehand. Scoop and a quick return by Hernandez. Rebote to the outside. That will score. 2 points for Hernandez. He has the serve for the Fireballs.
Mixing it up nicely. Look at this backhand 2-all to the outside. Again, maybe not the intent, but it's moving Arta around the court very well early on, leading to those 2 points.
There's the backhand by Arta, caught by Hernandez at the 10 line. Big backhand by Hernandez, goes wall to wall. Arta on the rebote save. Here's Hernandez. 2-all is in. Hernandez has 3 points and the serve. Reminder the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, I mean, you see the judges, 2 conflicting calls, and see a bit of a discussion. The back judge was adamant that he saw that in, and he gave the emphatic point. And when those 2 walls open up, the back judge is standing in position. The front judge is also trying to move out of the way. Back judge tends to have a better look.
Big backhand by Arta. Rebote forehand by Hernandez, passes beautifully. 2-all is perfectly executed by Arta to score. Arta's on the board with a point and the serve.
He's just been aggressive all single season, which has led to this great record. I mean, off the rebote too. I mean, not holding anything back. It's a 2-all from deep in the backcourt. I mean, he's between the 9 and 10 line. You see Hernandez, even with that salute, recognizing a good shot when he sees one.
Hernandez will keep it on the left side. Big backhand. Rebote. Forehand to the outside. Hernandez on the rebote save. He just keeps it in play. Here's Arta from the 7 line, winding up the 2-all that scores. 2 points for Arta of the Renegades. He serves.
And he's throwing it well, Stu. I mean, the way that this opens up, he's throwing it hard, opening up nicely. Just above the pad. I mean, pretty much everything you can want here. And Hernandez really not close to it again. First time off the rebote, I mean, not really expecting it that time. I mean, still very well thrown, opening up outside.
Here's the catch by Hernandez. Backhand thrown powerfully. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Hernandez takes it in the air. Inside placement. What a scoop attempt by Arta. Tremendous effort. 4 points for Hernandez and the Fireballs he serves.
Yeah, you just don't want to give your ball, the opponent, the ball up there in front of the 5 line on the costado. And puts it inside on the wall. I mean, that's what you have to do. Break the wrist, trying to scoop it up. Had it for a moment. Couldn't control it.
Arta winds up the 2-all. That scores.
Wow.
3 points for Arta. He serves.
And nothing you can do. I mean, if your opponent throws a good 2-wall, chances are it's going to score in singles. Look at this again, right off the serve. I mean, telegraphs it, throws it perfectly. Doesn't matter. Can't get out to it in time.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Hernandez. Rebote left side by Arta. 2-all. Caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. 4-4 is the score. Arta serves for the Renegades.
Game of inches, Stu. Top part of the pad, still bad. Inches away from being a perfect shot. Instead, we're tied up. Arta finding his way back in this set.
Here's the backhand by Hernandez to the inside. Rebote left side.
Oh, another one.
2-all.
Got him.
This one will score. 5 points for Arta. Possible set point.
Arta's just playing so smart. I mean, playing to his strengths. I mean, he might not be the better catcher of the two, but what does he have the advantage with, Stu? It's the shots. And he keeps throwing them. No answer here for Hernandez early on in this opening set.
Here's the backhand by Hernandez. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand by Arta passes. Hernandez on the rebote. Perfectly placed to the inside where it scores. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 5-5, the maximum number of points that can be played in a set. This is set point.
As competitive as you can hope for, as competitive as it could be. 5-5 coming down to this final point.
Powerful backhand. Rebote forehand. That clears the overhead screen. Archer looking for the rebote at the 7 line. Inside placement scores.
That'll do it.
Point and set for Arta of the Renegades. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
So how about that, Stu? Nice comeback by Arta. He takes the opening set. 6-5.
Great comeback, huh?
You know, and it's been all offense for him. And again, he struggled with the catching at times on this court to begin his career, but you know, as some prior front court experience, I mean, that's the advantage that he has over the players in this group, and you certainly see him utilizing that here. And Hernandez with a 2-wall. Look at this. I mean, able to track this one down, but just doesn't do enough with it. And puts it to the middle of the court. Just a great scoop there by Hernandez. Opens up as a 2-wall.
Yeah, very well
done. And it drops. I mean, the first throw by Hernandez opened up. The second point, he won it on a backhand 2-wall. You thought that maybe it was his set, but Arta coming back with shots like this. And Hernandez again, straight to the inside. Look at that. Great effort. Almost had it. But what does he do? Needs a quick point, takes the serve. You see the body opening up to the side wall. Tells you he's going to throw the 2-wall. Drops it just inside the boundary line to score right there. Rebote here. I mean, look at Hernandez, though. I mean, he's thrown so many 2-walls. Opens up space to the inside at 5-5, and he closes it out. Arta, that is. 6-5. Arta takes it. Second set just about ready to begin.
A few seconds to go before we begin this set. See the entire Fireball squad there. All smiles behind Hernandez. Great attitude on this team. Hernandez serves. We begin. Backhand by Arta. Rebote save.
That's a
Play to
great
the
save.
inside. There's backhand by Arta. Rebote is coming out to the 7 line. Turn on the left side of Hernandez to the inside to score. Hernandez first up on the board here in our second set. He serves for the Fireballs.
We talked about Arta establishing the 2-wall, but Arta a little bit weary of what Hernandez can throw off the rebote as well. Opening up space to the inside. He delivered it right there to score.
Arta on the backhand to the inside. A rebote forehand by Hernandez. That clears the overhead screen. 2-all.
look at that
Read
read.
by Arta. Stopped by Arta and scoring on the return. 1-1. Arta serves for the Renegades.
And he just read him perfectly. I mean, Arta took off to the outside, not even thinking that he was going to drop it inside, made the stop, and killed the return. Perfectly done.
Rebote, that rebound off the back wall comes to the forehand of Arta. Hernandez makes the catch. Hernandez passes. Arta looking for the rebote way outside. It
that
scores.
really opened.
Beautifully executed by Hernandez. He has 2 points and the serve for the Fireballs.
Yeah, I think Arta was actually in pretty good position. That maybe a bit of an unnatural bounce off the back wall, and I think Arta reacted like the same way. I mean, yeah, you see that right there. That really opened up, and you know he's seen a number of balls come off the back wall. None quite like that.
Here's a backhand by Arta to the inside. Hernandez is there. Backhand from the 8 line. Hernandez makes the catch to 7. 2-all with a soft touch. Scores. 3 points for Hernandez. He serves.
And not wasting any time. He knows that Arta's going to get it and throw it, so it puts a little pressure on Hernandez. I mean, look at where he's getting these balls, though. I mean, he's up at the 6 line. A lot easier to score from there than compared to Arta, who's throwing them from deeper.
Here's Arta on the backhand from the 11 line. Rebote left side. Big bounce. Stopped by Arta. Arta on the 2-all. That's out. 4 points for Hernandez. He serves. Now, we saw a tremendous comeback by Arta in the first set. Don't rule it out. Yes, Hernandez just needs to reach 6 points. Needs to reach 6 points in order to take this to a third set. But see if Arta's got another comeback in him.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, what makes Sherry or Douglas or these guys dangerous in a third set. It's the shot-making ability. And throw from anywhere at any time to get themselves back in it.
There's a backhand by Arta. Rebote left side by Hernandez. Stays to the inside. Here's Arta. Backhand. Low and hard. Caught by Hernandez. Hernandez from the 9 line. Rebote left side. What a catch by Hernandez. Good control and a powerful backhand. Another one. This one beautifully caught by Hernandez and a powerful backhand. Swing and a miss on the rebote. That's 5 points for Hernandez. Possible set point.
Incredible catch after incredible catch there. And these are not easy to control, taking them above his head. And you see there, I mean, didn't bobble around. I mean, it could hit the frame and then drop into the basket. And I think that's what Arta wanted, a juggle, but a little bit different than a juggle. It can hit the frame and then go into the basket. Does not constitute juggling.
A Paulo catch. Here's the backhand by Arta. Rebote forehand to pass. Hernandez on the catch, winds up. The 2-all will score, point and set for Hernandez. We're going on to a third and final set with our first singles match of the evening.
Well, Hernandez comes back 6-1. Third set coming up still. Been a bunch of 3 sets tonight.
Absolutely. Competition's been tremendous. Nice to see the Fireballs hanging in there and forcing third sets.
I mean, going toe-to-toe with the top team in Battle Court this season. Yeah, you see it hit the frame, slowed it down, and then was able to make the catch.
So elsewhere, you might get a holding call on that one.
Sure.
The basket did seem to stop, but here was viewed in the moment. Again, that's on slow-mo. Viewed to be in full motion at all times. So...
I was going to say, a lot easier when you get it in the slow motion replay than
you're
live.
sitting comfortably in a
Right.
chair. Yeah, they're all easy to call.
Yes.
They're all easy to call.
But at the end, I mean, probably not the difference there in set number 2. And Hernandez just aggressive in terms of the shots. I mean, we saw Arta do that in set 1, fought his way back, able to close it out. Then Hernandez, more of the same.
Record?
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yeah,
in singles.
Yeah, and Arta 3 and 1. So a competitive group. Ikeda, Arta, Garubia, Robin, Hernandez here with Arta. I mean, look at this. I mean, so many shots. Again, from the costado, the 2-wall, sidewall, front wall landing in and hitting in the screen. And this would be a big point for the Renegades. That if they can open up that lead to 5 points over the Warriors, there's a chance that they could have first place secured before the final game day of the year. Ready to go with that third set.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third and final set of this match. Arta will have the serve for the Renegades. Here's the serve. We begin. Rebote kept in play by Hernandez off the tip of Arta Sesta. First point of the decisive third set goes to Hernandez of the Fireballs. He serves.
Yeah, Arta had a great opportunity if he was able to make that scoop. Hernandez was to his right, trapped on the outside. Just a lot of space, but couldn't come away with it.
Here's a backhand by Arta. Rebote forehand by Hernandez will fall short. We're tied up 1-1. In the third and final set, Arta serves for the Renegades.
And taking that on the right side along the side wall, sometimes you don't have enough space to follow through. Don't have enough power there to reach the front wall. Coming up a bit short there.
Here's the backhand by Hernandez. Hernandez on the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Arta with a swing and a miss on the rebote from the 8 line. 2 points for Hernandez. He serves.
I mean, left side rebote has been treating him well. He's thrown a couple shots off it, but the right just hasn't been nearly as sharp. Just completely whiffing on a couple, and it's not what we're used to seeing from Arta.
Here's the catch by Arta. There's the backhand. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Hernandez has the serve. Here's the backhand by Arta. Wall to wall from the left side. Hernandez, eyes on the rebote, passes from the forehand. Here's Arta. Hernandez catches it in the air. Going for that placement.
And got him.
Got it. 3 points for Hernandez at the fireballs. He serves.
A bit unlucky. I mean, Arta was trying to keep that ball to the inside, and if it does, it probably scores. He clipped. Hernandez caught it perfectly in the air on the outside, able to kill the return.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Rebote forehand by Hernandez, passes. Hernandez reaches out, makes the catch, keeps his footing, passes to the inside and scores. 4 points for Hernandez, he serves. Again, that dangerous 4-1 lead. Worked out for Hernandez in the second set.
Well, again, tracks it down.
Yeah, didn't lose his footing, which is so important right there.
And then gets that 3-wall, opens up. You're not giving Arta many opportunities to throw those shots that got him the first set.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Catch by Hernandez. Hernandez on the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote. To the inside, Hernandez with a great catch. Powerful backhand from the 7-line. Arta's there. Backhand 2-all with a light touch.
Oh, it's out.
Is out. 5 points. Possible set, possible match point for Hernandez.
Just stayed up in the air. Kept floating and just catching a piece of the boundary line and out of play. Had him again. Well, the shots are working out in the first set, but Hernandez has really made the adjustment.
Point, set, and match off an ace by Hernandez. Will take that match. 6-1 in the third and final set.
Well, Fireballs add another point. Hernandez, 6-1, 6-1 in the final 2 sets. Coming up next, top-ranked singles will close out the day. Gaucheri and Inaki go out of here in just under 3 minutes.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
With that win, the Renegades stay at 70 points for the season. Fireballs, 33 total. The Renegades already have locked up the win on this game day. Looking to add another point here, extend that lead to 4 over the Warriors. Again, after this singles match, the top 2 teams will both have 1 game day remaining. We're going to hear from our winner, Hernandez, 3-2 this season in singles.
Hernandez, congratulations on that win. How are you feeling right now?
I'm very happy. It's a tough game. You know, he played really, really good, the first one. I tried to do my game that to throw costados, but he played much better than me. But then the second and the third set played really well, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you played great, and you've won 3 out of your last 4 matches. Has your style of play changed at all since the beginning of the season?
Yeah, it's my style. My style is always, go to the front and try to do some costados, jugadas, and try to make points.
Absolutely. Well, you did it this time. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you moving on as the season progresses.
Okay, thank you so much.
And the final match of the game day, top-ranked singles, Gosheri against Inaki. Gosheri comes into this one with a record of 5-3. A little bit surprising, given what he's done in some previous seasons. They flip over to Inaki here for the Fireballs. It's been tough in this group, still looking for that first win. He is 0-7 coming into this one. These two playing each other for the first time this season tonight, and then we'll be back on Monday when the Renegades and Fireballs play again. Sorry, that will not Monday. That will be on Tuesday, April 30th. Final match of the game day. Let's get this one started. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our final match of the game day. Top-ranked singles representing the Renegades. We have Gosheri. And for the Fireballs, we have Inaki. There's the serve. Our final match is underway. Inaki opens up with the backhand, wall to wall. Gosheri lines it up, drops it inside. Inaki on the forehand, outside placement. Gosheri not falling forward, he stops it. Opens up for the carom. Not opening up enough. Here's Inaki, soft throw to the inside. Gosheri with a one-handed scoop, the backhand. On the wall, Inaki into the two wall. Well, that's thrown perfectly to score.
Beautifully executed by Inaki. Again now, both Inaki and Gosheri have been out tonight, so they're warm. They're warm. So see how a warm Inaki does.
Big backhand by Gosheri. Inaki on the move. Powers that rebote wall to wall. Gosheri hard to the outside. Inaki stopped it on the bounce. Opens up for the carom. Gosheri takes off. He stops it. Hard forehand is out of reach and scoring. Tied up 1-1.
Tell you, Gosheri in the earlier match now has been covering the outside very well. Against Ferrando, he was able to make some good stops. Good catch here. Great catch by Inaki. Inaki takes a peek, sees how to finish it. Carom's a good choice. Apparently, Gosheri thought so as well.
Inaki handles the serve, the backhand. Wall to wall from the inside. Rebote, forehand. Gosheri, who that sent up into the overhead screen and out of play. 2 points for Inaki.
Gosheri sometimes does get hot, a little overheated. Sends balls out of play.
Gosheri takes a serve up at the 10 line. The backhand pulled in by Inaki. Rebote passes again. Gosheri lays it up. Inaki attacks. Inside placement will score. That's a 3-1 lead.
You take that extra, literally, I don't even think it's a second. Fractions of a second. Turn around, see where your opponent is, throw him where he's not. As Gosheri tries to read Inaki's body language, he commits to the outside. Inaki took a peek right there. Boom, to the inside he goes.
Rebote forehand. Gosheri on the hop, couldn't get there. Waits for the rebote on the backhand. Powers it inside. Inaki up the wall. Inside placement. Picked off by Gosheri. Gosheri just above the pad. Inaki's back in there. Wall to wall on the return. Gosheri. Rebote powered back into the corner. Inaki turns a 2-wall. Gosheri stops it on the outside. Gosheri with the carom. That'll score 2 points. Backhand into the corner. Rabote laid up. Inaki sprints under it, shoots a 2-wall. That is thrown to
executed.
score. He's opened up the lead to 2.
Again, look, we have a healthy Inaki who warmed up earlier in the evening.
Well, he looks,
Yeah, he looks good. He looks really good.
a different type of energy. I mean, moving up to the ball beautifully. Setting up shots like this against Gaucheri, no less.
Well, it's important because, you know, Inaki had 2023 was a year for him with injury and illness. A broken ulna from the ball. Ball hit him in the wrist and broke his arm. And after that, dealing with some illness that kept him out almost all of 2023.
Gaucheri from deep in the backcourt. Backhand. Dropped inside. Ooh, Inaki pushed it.
Too
That
much.
kicked up in the overhead screen, which is out of play.
We have a equipment timeout here.
I think they may be taking the ball out of play. Saw both players looking at it.
Going for a replacement on the ball.
Let's see here.
Ball rolled into the announcer's booth. Chief Judge was, where's that ball? It's over here.
Powerful serve. Inaki handles on the left side. Backhand. Gaucheri came back for it. Now gets out there for the Rabote. It's a 2-wall. Inaki stops it, avoids the screen, drops it over the top. Here's Gaucheri. Good control on the inside. Makes the catch. And it's tipped. 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri serves. Part of the inside. The scoop is tipped. 5 points for Gaucheri. He's got a possible set point. Inaki from the 11 line opens up with the backhand, wall to wall. Gaucheri waits for it, powers it inside, and passes. Inaki on the Rabote, hard to the inside, backing up. Gaucheri scooped
Beautiful
it up.
scoop.
This one coming up the middle. Inaki turns a 2-wall. Gaucheri takes off for it, stops it on the outside. Hard throw. Will score
Inaki
for
got
the
in there.
set.
I'll tell you something. Inaki got in there. Good set for Gaucheri with the comeback. Inaki got in there. Sesta was in perfect position to try to make that scoop.
6-4. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play our second set.
Here we are with some replays. You see Inaki on the Rabote 2-all. Doesn't open enough. Right to the forehand of Gaucheri, and Gaucheri can just be punishing from the contra cancha. Scoop was there. Just not able to control the ball in the cesta. Here we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. You see Gaucheri there in the foreground. You see Inaki there in the background talking with Cabrera, Amigurena, and Ferranda.
Inaki started off very strong in that opening set, but you see Gaucheri has a knack for coming back and does it again. Down 4-2, wins it 6-4, 4 straight points to close out that set. In the final game day of the year, the Renegades will take on the Fireballs again. They play this upcoming Tuesday, April 30th. The Warriors will be in action this upcoming Monday against the Devils. That will be the Warriors' final regular season. So coming into Tuesday, the Renegades will know exactly what they need to do to secure the #1 seed in the regular season. Top 4 teams make the playoffs. Not the Fireball season this season, but have improved throughout. The team will be back here in the fall looking to make their first ever playoffs. Second set, ready to go. Second set is underway. The scoop is missed on the inside. Gaucheri's on the board first. Fall under serve. Second serve coming up. Robote 2-wall. Inaki stops it on the outside. Fake the carom, put it back inside. Oh, the one-handed attempt. He got there, but put it up in the overhead screen. That's out of play. 1-1, tied up.
Inaki did a good job passing to the inside. Very well done.
Gaucheri. Inaki from the 9 line. Here's Gaucheri backed up to the 10, puts it inside. Inaki takes it off the wall. High hard backhand. Here's the rebote. Left side. Gaucheri's 2-wall. He's too wide. Inaki with 2 points. He leads.
Yeah, Gaucheri rather had him dead to rights on the 2-wall. Just lands wide. Again, tonight's been, for the most part, free of unforced errors.
Ball over serve, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Gaucheri keeps it on the left side, powers the backhand. Inaki has it off the side wall. Hard throw just out of reach. Gaucheri on the rebote, a little clip off the side wall. Inaki in the middle of the court has the carom. Gaucheri takes off for it, stops it on the outside. 3-wall. lands out. And the call has been challenged by the Renegades. The judge was out of play. We are in an official replay review.
So now the call was out. So Andrew, explain to us what that means.
Call was out. So, yeah, if replay confirms that the ball is out, the point will go to Inaki. If replay says that the ball was actually in play, this will be a replay of the point. So, actually, it's very important what the call on the floor was, because if the call was in, then the point would have stuck either way. The fact that the ball was ruled out, we will have to replay the point if the judge says that it is in play. Again, we are in a replay review. We will get a replay here when we have it. But again, the call was out on the floor.
And again, if the ball touches any part of the line, any part of the ball touches the line. See all those little white marks right there? Sometimes it leaves a telltale sign.
Yeah, and that's why, I mean, if you watch sometimes, you see after a point, the referee, wipes the mark away with the foot. That's so it, makes it easier on a closer line call.
Absolutely.
I want to keep that boundary line as clear as possible. You see along the inside, doesn't really matter right there, but along the outside, you want to make sure that you have the correct spot. Judge was close to it, had a look at it after it hit the floor, and then made the call. So it'd be hard to believe that with all that in mind that the call would be overturned. Again, we are in an official replay review. And still waiting.
Judge is reviewing probably more than one camera angle, especially where that is, because that's a little tough to see the ball.
The chief judge has come back and said that the replay said that the ball was in, so we will replay the point here.
Ball was in. Point is being replayed. Per Battle Court rules, Inaki has the serve. Scores 2-1 in favor of Inaki and the Fireballs.
And the Renegades do keep their challenge if another call comes up in this match. Vault under serve, second serve coming up. Backhand to the middle of the court. Inaki into the 2-wall. Gaucheri took off. Ooh, got to it, but couldn't make the catch. 3-1 lead now for Inaki.
So Inaki wanting to build on this lead, take it to a third and final set. Again, Inaki's been playing very well.
Gaucheri, great catch in the corner, backhand. Stopped overhead, Inaki. Rifles it back in the corner. Gaucheri looking to get out there for the rebote. Drops it at the feet. The scoop is tipped. 2 points for Gaucheri. Softer serve, handled on the left side of Inaki. His backhand clears the overhead screen. Rebote forehand. Wall to wall. Rotate to the outside. Gaucheri with the 2-wall. Inaki stops
Beautiful
it. Inaki
catch.
with soft touch to the inside. Got it.
Beautiful.
4-2 lead for Inaki. Over serve, second serve coming up. Gaucheri handles the serve, backhand to the inside, picked off there by Inaki. Hard throw, dropping in the corner. Rabote right on the wall. Gaucheri flicks it up. Inaki waiting for it. Takes it inside. Gaucheri, one-handed scoop is missed. 5-2. Possible set point.
Inaki really doing a great job. See if Inaki's able to bring us into a third and decisive set in the singles match, which would be quite a coup for Inaki.
Gaucheri back there to the 13 line. Hard throw from the left side. Rabote on the wall. Inaki just lays it up. Gaucheri attacking up at the 4 line. The 2-wall is too low. We are going to a third set. That's coming up here in just 2 minutes. Inaki takes set 2, 6-2.
So a third and final set here at Battle Court.
Final match of the day, Stu, taking us to the third set.
Third set in a Division I. Good for Inaki just to get to a third set. You know, it really shows how much progress he's made in this 2024 season.
Yeah, I mean, undoubtedly, I think his best singles performance. I mean, he started off a little bit slower, but, I mean, this is arguably the best player in this group in Gaucheri, and he's putting up a tough fight. And aggressive on the shots here. I mean, at least the Costado. I mean, don't have to throw a 2-wall. This one, he put it inside, just out of reach. Off the Rabote here. Gaucheri tries to turn it into something. Look at Inaki taking off for it. Look at the concentration. Makes the play. Avoids the net. Drops it back over the top. Very well done. See here, I mean, gets in there with one hand, but well up into the overhead screen.
Inaki really put a lot behind this.
Yeah, look at this one, though. Gaucheri able to get to it, but you see how much... Ooh,
oh, yeah.
See how much that ball is moving in the basket.
In and out of the cesta. Yeah.
Third set.
It's going to be an interesting third set. Gaucheri not used to coming from behind quite like that in a third set.
Well, he will have the serve coming out to begin. Real weapon, so see if he can utilize that early on.
But Inaki's really turned a corner here. Very good to see.
All signs point to a good fall season for Inaki now, back to that old form. Ready to go here, though. Third set. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set of our final match of the game day. Gaucheri serves to Inaki. Inaki gets to the serve, the backhand, dropped in the corner. Rabote forehand, powered, and tipped overhead. Gaucheri gets on the board first here in our third set.
Inaki reaching behind him and trying to make the catch. Always want to be catching the ball in front of you. Even when you start the catch in front of you, you wind up catching it off to the side. Don't want to start off catching balls that are passing you. especially here at Magic City. Everything comes out on the rebote, so go for it on the rebote.
Robote coming out. Gaucheri powers it inside. Inaki lines it up right off the side wall. Big backhand. Here's Robote. Left side. Gaucheri keeps it inside. Actually up the middle. Inaki has it on the forehand. Goes for the carom. That is thrown in to score. Inaki pulls it in up at the 10 line. Big backhand. Dropped in the corner. Gaucheri has the remote. Inaki attacking up at the 7 line. The 2 wall.
Out.
That is too wide. Gaucheri breaks the tie. He leads 2-1.
Good thought there by Inaki. He can take that extra half second. Potentially had Gaucheri beat to the inside.
Serve crosses deep in the backcourt. Inaki handles it on the left side. Left side Robote by Gaucheri. Inaki scooped it up. Hard throw. Dropping in the corner again. Gaucheri flicks it up there and does make the save. Inaki has to backtrack to the 8 line. Stops it. Hard throw just out of reach again. Gaucheri. Another Robote. This one a little more power. On the wall. Scooped up. Inaki into the 2 wall.
That is beautiful.
Opening up to score. 2-2. Trading points here in our third and final set.
Again, regardless of the outcome, Inaki has turned a major corner. He's turned a major corner as far as his play in 2024.
Gaucheri handles that serve deep in the backcourt. Picked off overhead here by Inaki. That one right on the wall. Ripped off by Gaucheri, the backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Inaki on a knee. Pushed it outside. But that lands out. Ball landing on the line. That is out of play. 3 points for Gaucheri.
Inaki is the team captain. If there was a question about challenging it, he's able to make that call from the court.
I think Gaucheri, a nice guy. He was telling him that. That was out. You don't need it.
Yeah.
Robote left side, dug out by Gaucheri. Inaki attacking inside placement. Gaucheri took off.
Tipped.
Got there, but couldn't make the catch. 3-3.
Keeping it close, be curious to see if it stays close or one of these players is able to
Serve takes Gaucheri back into the corner. Backhand passes. Inaki on the move. Push that Robote
well
overhead to
Real
pass.
well
Gaucheri set up. The 2 wall is too low. Inaki leads 4-3.
Don't know if it can happen, but right now Inaki's just 2 points away from changing his entire 2024. The progress to date has been excellent and great to see. Again, get injury and illness behind you from 2023, move on.
Sherry on the backhand, picked off the sidewall. Inaki. Back to Gaucheri now from the 12th line, low running backhand. Inaki stops one up at the 9. Wall to wall from the left side. Gaucheri gets out there for the rebote, turns it high, and passes. Forehand coming up the middle. Gaucheri to the inside, hard throw. Got by him front ways. The rebote is not there. 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri serves.
Gaucheri's about the last guy on the roster you want to be facing this position.
Gaucheri on the rebote, whips it above the pad. Inaki into the 2-wall. Gaucheri stopped it, powers it inside to score.
Wow.
What a combination. Gaucheri steps out in front, 5-4. He's got a possible set and a possible match point.
Inaki's committed to this 2-wall right here. Gaucheri reads it beautifully, overran it. Here at Magic City, that's allowed. Other places, some might call that change of motion. Not here.
Powerful serve,
What a
stopped by
catch.
Inaki. That keeps it going. Backhand in the corner, rebote, powered wall to wall. Inaki backpedals looking for it, drops it to the inside, Gaucheri inside to scoop it up. Rebote forehand laid up to the inside. Gaucheri attacking, runs under it, inside placement. Scooped
What
up
a
by
catch by
Inaki.
Inaki.
That keeps it going again. Gaucheri into the 2-wall. This one stopped on the outside. Inaki soft throw. Gaucheri
Beautiful.
gets in there, loses his footing, and it's in the pad.
5-5, third set, Friday night. Gaucheri and Inaki.
This is match point. Able to make the scoop, but just couldn't stay on his. Oh, look at this. Scooped it, lost his footing. He tries to get it off. It made a pretty good effort.
Good effort by, tremendous effort by Gaucheri.
Dropped it in the pan.
Tremendous. Tremendous. 5-5 in the third set in the last match with Division I play.
Gaucheri takes a serve on the left side. Backhand. Out to the rebote. Laid up by Inaki. Gaucheri inside. Low runner just out of reach. That comes shooting out. Inaki makes a save. Gaucheri attacking. Up at the 6 line. Hard to the inside.
What a scoop
by Inaki. Backhand just out of reach. Gaucheri the 2-wall. Thrown in to score for the win.
Goodness.
Point, set, and a hard fought match going to Gaucheri, winning on the final point, 6-5. Renegades take the game day, folks. Stay tuned for the post-game show. That's coming your way in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
made. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court Game Day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
And welcome to the Battle Court Jai-Alai post-game show. I'm Stu Nyman. Andrew Bleckman's off doing an interview. He'll be back with us in a moment. Let's get to some replays from a fantastic night of Jai-Alai. Beautiful catch here by Inaki. And again, Inaki turned quite a corner today. Absolutely no question that he turned quite a corner today.
Yeah, really started off well in this doubles match. Turned it over into singles a little bit later. Look at the start here up in the front. I mean, offense hard to the inside, well-placed ball. Just tipped by Arta.
And again, he and Cabrera played so well together throughout the season. There was just an interception in the announcer's booth, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to pass a towel, but I'll tell you, Andrew's just all over the place today.
Cat-like reflexes.
Let's see cat-like reflexes.
Look at this one opening up. Knows where to be, just dropping in front of Inaki right there.
Literally tried to throw a towel out of the announcer's booth, intercepted by Bleckman. Impressive. All right, here's a catch by. Not as impressive as Cabrera jumping off that side wall.
Or that 2-wall. I mean, Gawanaga flat-footed. The exclamation point ends at 6-0 in the third set. Inaki and Cabrera get it done. They remain perfect, 9-0. That brought us to our next match here. Second division, Fronton Migarena against Gaucheri and Ben.
Again, Gaucheri and Ben, there's a certain intensity when they play. One thing with the Migarena, tip that ball. Not that anybody would say that they're intimidated by Gaucheri's power. But it seems that... It does seem that Migarena is specifically unintimidated by his power. Here he gets just nailed with
right to the ribs.
Yeah, just nailed with a ball right in the chest.
Look at that, Gaucheri. I mean, you talk about the offense always moving up, attacking the ball. How about this, though, from Ferron to the scoop into the 2-wall. Nice combination there.
Just very well done. Beautifully done.
Yeah, much different than the first matchup between these two doubles teams.
Gaucheri, it's a good play, but I think he got lucky. He's going all the way back to throw a fall-down rebote at the 11 line. And Ferranda just took a stab at it and missed.
Didn't miss that one, able to scoop it up, throws the 2-wall. I mean, look at the defense here by Gaucheri, tracks it down.
Keeps the basket in constant,
again, that's
keeps
impressive.
the basket in constant motion, which is important there.
Beautifully done, ball tipped. Ferranda here, miss on the left side there. Powerful serve coming here, crossing deep in the backcourt, and wow, comes away with that one. That's crazy. You talked about no fear there in the back. You really can't play against number 20 in orange. Look at that catch by Gaucheri. Ferronda, oh no.
Just hooked it into the pad.
And you know.
Sad way to finish it off.
Pad is bad.
I've heard that somewhere.
Then, brought us to our third match of the day. Fifth division doubles, Hernandez and Cabrera against Joseph and Aratz.
Aratz is such a threat here in the backcourt. Joseph did a pretty good job tonight.
Yeah, we didn't see Aratz for very long tonight. He made quick work of these opponents. You look at here, look at the stop here on the outside. You see just tipped there by Cabrera.
Winds up rattling around in the cage.
Now look at this. Hernandez aggressively. Look at Aratz, though.
Aratz
he knows the
reads it perfectly.
shot's coming, tracks it down. Looks like he's going to put it inside at the last second, whips it across his body.
And you can see there Hernandez did have to go for the scoop because Cabrera was nowhere to be found there in the backcourt. Hernandez with a good snag here, split placement in and out of the cesta of Joseph.
Yeah, look at this one. Joseph just lays it up. Hernandez looking to take it on the bounce and just tipped it. Backflip incoming for that win for the 5th division doubles team. Here it is.
The Joseph backflip.
Nailed it. Pretty good right there. Straight set victory.
Neither Aratz or his brother Gaucheri will participate in that backflip. We'll probably work
better
on that.
Better that way.
Yeah, let it stay Joseph's thing.
Fourth match right here, 4th division doubles. Goanaga and Ben taking on Jedin and Ferronda. Very competitive.
I'll tell you something. Goanaga working that drop shot from both the forehand. Here we go. There's the forehand. Backhand earlier. Here's the forehand. That one just out of reach of Jedin. Decidedly good effort, just not able to do anything with it. Fine save there by Jedin. Once Jedin stepped up his activity level, shots like this were just so well done. Became a far more competitive match. But Goanaga still just throwing that just out of reach. Again, that's one where I believe Ferronda yelled Aide afterwards, knowing that he should have taken it in the air, or stepped up to take it in the air.
Again to the outside, kicks out of play. Third set going in favor of Goanaga and Ben. Really good showing for Jedin and Ferronda. Still looking for that first win. Then the singles portion of the evening, 4th division matchup got us started.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this was an impressive matchup between Hernandez and Arta. Arta gets the nod in that he's got more experience on this court than Hernandez, but Hernandez has made quite the adjustment here in 2024. Salute there to Arta, who started snapping 2-alls in the first and second set. Hernandez just throw by throw, shot by shot, trying to make something happen there.
And Arta, long 2-all, landing in. I mean, not close
Very well
to it
done.
when he throws it well.
Just very well done. Beautiful 2-all by Hernandez.
And then he started to really turn it on in terms of the shots. I mean, look at the defense. Great catch right there. Tremendous control. Able to get it off.
Yeah, Arta's looking for a holding call, and could he have gotten it? He could have. That could have gone either way.
Robote here. And Hernandez made the adjustment later on. Got beat early. Stops that one. Puts it back over the top. Arta looking for it and just opens up off the back wall.
Yeah, really well done.
And then final ball just tipped there along the inside. The ace ends it. Hernandez. It's the point for his Fireballs team. Then maybe the match of the night. Top-ranked singles. Gaucheri against Inaki to close it out.
I'll tell you something. Inaki, as you pointed out, has just had the most difficult time with singles so far in 2024. But tonight, in the doubles match to begin things this evening. He just played so well. And that transferred into the singles match. He took Gaucheri to 3 sets. Really looked great. Rebote 2-all, stopped here by Inaki. Inaki gets it off in time. Big bounce right here, taken in by Gaucheri. Ball tipped by Inaki. Inaki getting frustrated, but I'll tell you something. He's got, apart from the fact that he wound up losing in the 3rd set, got nothing to be frustrated about. He's just turned such a corner here as far as his play. Moving to the ball beautifully.
Forehand back over the top right here. Gaucheri gets assessed on it, but sends it up in the overhead screen. Look at that. I mean, got to it, but you see how much, it just...
Even Gaucheri seemed surprised that ball came out.
Let's see this one here on the 2-all. Look at Inaki. I mean, moving well, playing good defense, had the offense to match here, and gave, Gaucheri all that he could handle. Inside placement and mixing it up. And just beat him to the inside. This one dropped back over the top. Look at that catch. Right into the 2-wall.
Beautifully executed.
Score.
I mean, to take it all the way to 5-5 in a 3rd and final set, especially in the top division of play here.
Now look at the stop
right
there.
Yeah, that's a tremendous catch by Gaucheri.
Forehand, perfectly placed, and broke the tie. And Gaucheri here on the 2-wall. Inaki stops it. Gaucheri gets in there. Oh, but you see, just couldn't stay on his own 2 feet. Frustrated about it. If it was 5-5 in the 3rd set at this point to decide the match. Off the rebote, Gaucheri with the 2-wall. Opening up there. You see Inaki lunging for it. Got it in the basket. Could not secure the catch. What a way to end the game day. The Renegades get the win. And they take 5.5 points of a possible 8. You see some final highlights rolling on here. Renegades open up a 4-point lead over the Warriors. Renegades back up in 1st place in our season-long standings. Stu and I join you here back on camera. Let's see where all 6 of our teams stack up here in this spring 24 season. You see the Renegades up at the top right there, 4 points ahead of the Warriors. Just 1 game day remaining for both of those teams. Looks like we have the top 4 pretty much set there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Renegades, you got the Warriors, Chargers, and Devils in that order. The seeding may change, though, these final couple of actually just about, 5 game days left in this regular season, Stu.
Wow.
Player of the day race for today.
Andrew Bleckman. That interception before was fantastic. I threw a towel from here to there, and Andrew, just without even looking, just grabbed it and stopped it. I was impressed.
Thank you, Stu.
So if I have to choose someone besides you, I'll tell you something. We called the player of the day a little early today. I would typically, I would give it to Inaki.
Sure.
I mean, I would give it to Inaki. I know that Inaki didn't. He won his 1st match in doubles. He didn't win his 2nd match in doubles. But Inaki turned such a corner today as far as him hanging in there with Gaucheri and taking it to a 3rd and final set. Again, we're talking about the players who come back from injury and illness and just played fantastic tonight. Absolutely played fantastic. But typically we go for someone on the winning team. Renegades won it tonight. And for me, consistently and consistency in the backcourt, it's Ben.
Yeah, 2-0 on the game day. Let's hear from 5th Division player for the Renegades. Hey guys, we are here with Ben, our player of the day for today. Coming off that final match, you just watched your captain get a much-needed point for your team.
Yeah.
What is it like to be a part of a team led by a top front quarter in this league?
I mean, we know when we got that guy, we always got a chance. Not just to win the game, but to win everything. As long as we got that, man. He's all LeBron. He's all Mike Trout. He's all of that, man. All that rap in one for us. He gives us confidence just knowing that we have him with us.
Yeah, you guys are 4 points ahead of the Warriors now. How are you going to be able to lock up that #1 seed on Tuesday?
It really going to depend on what happened Monday. So we'll know. I mean, we're in a good position. We'll see what happens in their game day match. We don't know if they'll get swept, get 3.4. So once we know what they do, we'll know what we have to do on Tuesday. And hopefully we can pull out the first seed.
Awesome, Ben. Great regular season so far. He is our player of the day. And that was Ben, our player of the day for today. Back on Monday, final regular season game day for the Warriors. They take on the Devils. 6 matches that we'll see, starting off with Douglas and O'Haron in singles. Again, the rematch here. Hopefully that O'Haron's a little bit healthier this time around.
His calf was bothering him last week.
Yeah, so hope that he's okay. Give him a couple days to rest. Then second division, Hyro against Nicholas, followed by Williams and Julian against CRB and Robin. Williams and Julian going for a perfect season in doubles. Then Correa and Manny take on Hyro and Rock. Douglas and Nicholas against O'Haron and Urbieta. And they will close it out with Williams and Manny against Robin and Rock. Those will be the 6 matches on Monday. We continue our Spring 24 Battle Court season. Until then, have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern.
See you Monday at 5. Have a
do you have any serve-in rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!